For the info, there's a push into Monster, but Lackey is here alone. His teammates holding down short B for the time being, but he has to deliver and he won't. Vitality now 5 versus 3 have taken most position. Elian though on the site. And now he's got his teammate to help him from short B, holding down angles towards Elian with even more. ZywOo now 1 versus 1 as Forrester's been causing problems from short. HE grenades, but he's behind the pillar, ZywOo. Avoids a flashbang and delivers that last kill. Vitality now on the scoreboard as well.
Wow. Okay, it took a lot for them to get there too. You know, they won that battle in
a pretty big way here. Team Vitality, time could be the problem again. That bomb is over in Decon, and it's going to try and get out into the open. 10 seconds.
TikTok.
You got to go. You got to go now. And they do manage to get into the bomb site. They managed to get that bomb planted. Plopsky not able to deny that there. The Cubby. Rez has come in with the kill onto RPK. Mollied out into the open was Plopsky, but he still gets one before he is dealt with. ZywOo knows he's out in the open and is able to take him down there in the 1v1.
So hard to do. Does walk in, perfect timing. Bomb still being planted. ZywOo just says, all right, I just have to go for it inside of the smoke. And he does at least put it down. Now in a 1 versus 2, and they're not out of the woods yet, Astralis. They clearly have the advantage right here. But let's just see what he could do. He's got all the health. He's got the AK. He's slowly walking back, and he gets just around the corner. Back for the headshot. Oh, he saw that, and he wants more. Nearly getting Bubsky, and he's going to clutch it anyway. Triple kill, and he just looks completely unfazed.
Unfazed. He just looks so calm, so collected. Like, there's just no emotion. That's the thing. I think Apex and Shox just take all the emotion, right? And so ZywOo and all them, they don't need to show any. You can pull off a monster clutch like that, and you'd think Apex would just be losing his mind. ZywOo, it's just another Tuesday.
Incredible. And it's the fact that he walked that whole way after planting the bomb, slowly back turn, and then he just gets around the corner and pops back. From Mega's point of view, it would actually be fun to see that first kill for Mega.
The side of Vitality, they still have ZywOo, Apex and Magisk. All 3 of them are fragged pretty decently in that first half. Now ZywOo will be making moves onto the side to jump up, but ZywOo sees it, sprays down, knows the second player has to be there. 3-play-4 in this retake. Just making sure they're not getting flanked in. Magisk now with the spray, but it's not only good enough for 1, but maybe a second, as ZywOo's still alive, stuck in the ramp. 1-on-1, Krimbo's already clutched out a couple of times in this best of 3, but he has to go above and beyond. He's against the powerhouse of ZywOo. 46 HP, plays 57. And the smoke onto the side. ZywOo's going to use this to his own advantage. Pushes inside and has the perfect read. Clutches out for his team and gives Vitality a chance to come back.
Cold as ice. Played so very well there by Vitality, and I agree with you. It was.
Oh no, maybe not. Another player. Oh, this is so dicey. There it is. He turns. He needs to get this quick. Poison, though, is way too fast. What a phenomenal turn of events.
Wow.
And Obo's got open space to work with. ZywOo trades it right back. Rush falls next. ZywOo's done just enough to keep Vitality in the game. 6-9 at the halftime. ZywOo with 12 kills, but it's Obo and Poison, the young guns of Complexity, leading the way for them. We're heading to a break, and we'll see if Complexity...
Moving in, trying to stop that bomb plant. Astag trapped to the corner. He needs help. Kyojin providing more cover to Vitality, and even though Astag gets a kill, it's default stick, and they won't respect it. Apex is moving back in. ZywOo again providing cover, but the kills are all coming up for Cole. ZywOo in the 1v1. 1 bullet left, needs the reload, and Flame's running him down. ZywOo, couple more body shots, or to do it, and he goes over the top to close the pistol. Oh my goodness, Cole. I don't know how they even make that round close, considering some of the shots out of ZywOo, but just as you think they're ready to take the pistol round, well, that's the ZywOo effect, Harry. Top-rated player of the group stage, 1.36 rating over 12 maps, and he starts strong, as he always does.
I'm really to put a 13th round on the board for Vitality. He's got to overcome coldzera and Rain.
Yeah, and they have a flashbang which coldzera won't probably know when to throw, so that probably is not going to be working out that well. They can't really fight him either because they're so low on health that it wouldn't make sense for them to try and peek him. Going to be walking in, and there's the opening. ZywOo only takes a little bit of damage, and now he's under a lot of pressure. He does have the smoke, but what is that going to matter? There's a wallbang, but counter one coming out. That's dangerous, Rain. Why are you playing that game? And he's going to go down. Oh, God, he makes it in the end, surviving on just 12 health. But with the defuse kit, he'll have the round. A brilliant 1 versus 2, as you said, the best player of 19, and he picks it up. I can't believe Rain tried to wallbang that. Even if that connected on return, he's just dead.
Yeah, well, what can you really do when you have that low HP? It's a desperate situation. And that is that's really harsh. coldzera even looking towards heaven. He was exposed from that degree. Great response. Rain did have the chance to close.
Oh, he's gonna tuck. Comes out. Back's turn. Ooh. 2 kills. That's pretty big.
Wow.
And the closer rotate picks up a frag. So ZywOo into the 1v2. They immediately split directions with Hunter heading in through tunnels. ZywOo just leans it back. Not sure if someone wants to take a risk and walk through smoke. Things could get a little freaky. But m0NESY just getting slightly closer and making sound now. So ZywOo piecing together the picture. Hunter still unbeknownst to him. A barrel to confirm that m0NESY's coming. And a quick headshot ×2. ZywOo on the backside. Easy.
That was dripping with intelligence. The way that he played the back box there, as you can see from our position, the 2 guys on his screen, they would have no idea where he'd be. They couldn't corroborate this information. But look what's open. The window the entire time. He finds a way to take a risk of standing just somewhere on the site. And if they don't come window in this spot, he has an enormous...
A lot of Molotovs, a lot of flashbangs to really harass the G2 attack at the railing and put Apex in a pretty powerful position, to be honest.
Surely there's going to be a smoke to get rid of ZywOo from this angle. No, they're not going to smoke it off. That could be a huge mistake. Misuta comes in for more. They're just out in the open. Oh no, G2. You need to get rid of that AWP somehow. Niko's going to get the spray right on top, but he burns alive, and the nade is there to follow him. Oh, he threw that and actually got the kill after the fact. And now it's ZywOo 1 versus 2. We could get this ult versus ult battle. Who's going to be quicker on the trigger here? 50 seconds. And ZywOo is slowly inching forward. He's so fast. Takes down m0NESY. That's a nice kill right there. Switches it out for an M4. And the bomb is out on long. Hunter is about to show up with an AK. Got to be real careful now. And he just repositions himself. He's still exposed if Hunter actually goes all the way out. But he's so accurate and so quick. He makes it look easy.
m0NESY must have been really paranoid.
Ridiculous. MIBR will have a free plan on the back of the site. He can do this comfortably. ZywOo can punish as he gets off, potentially. Let's see if he reads the situation. MIBR's going to sit tight, force him to scale.
I mean, MAC-10 versus Op. Yeah. Fire at the feet. The second T getting ever so close. But watch. ZywOo figures all this shit out.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what he does. He calculates, big brains it, doesn't clear the left. Ooh, he caught it. He knows. And he swaps to the AK.
Oh,
but MNEK played it perfectly. He jumped up top. ZywOo.
Oh my god, dude, this guy is something else. This guy really is something else, dude. He used that one broken window to get out and pull that 1v2. It was so fast.
Everything.
Oh my god.
He pieced together everything.
That was so insane.
He cleared that as minutely as he could. He lands the close range op shot. I thought,
he didn't even bother with that door timing,
that MNEK jumped up top, but instead it was the wraparound decon and the headshot to boot.
That's so crazy.
Sequence there to open up the B play. ZywOo, they're anticipating a flank. They're anticipating a wraparound. He's here fighting them head on. The Krieg in hand, and Shiro, the last man still to beat, has already crossed the ramp, but he is looking to fight ZywOo. Smoke goes a little deep. That Molly going to force the reposition out of Shiro, and ZywOo's 1 step ahead. Finally gets to come into his own, grabs that round for Vitality, and puts them up onto 5.
Oh, dude, that's a ZywOo round right there. The 1 tap onto the bomb planter as well. And he reads that perfectly. He's expecting Tetris, but with no one peeking out on the left side after he dropped the smoke seemingly on the bomb. He realizes there's only so many positions Shiro could be in. Perfect Molotov. If Shiro's playing stairs, that's a very hard clutch for ZywOo, but great shots out of Shiro to get them there. Vitality just trying to hold on, man, like I said earlier.
Versus this kind of situation, because as he starts to swing in, he needs to nail this shot and then be quick with the response. The double peak potential is just huge, and even though he's dealt with a Liege, still has to find Stewie 2K. He's been biding his time, waiting all round up on the boost. Bomb plant not coming through. ZywOo's looking for the kill. He's trying to seek it out, and Stewie's wrapped around. Another tag off the USP. Stewie 2K and a dream, but it's snatched away by ZywOo. Vitality up onto 5. as once more he delivers in the clutch.
Yeah, you got to give props to Liquid for that round as well, right? Like, that was nothing. They had no weaponry, one M4 and a bunch of USPs, and they, turned it into a one-on-one, a very winnable one at that. Big play for Elige to not only stop the plant, but then this, the aggro move to kill 2, the double headshot on the ramp, and that's the last thing Vitality were expecting. But ZywOo, of course, cool, calm, collected in the clutch.
Всего лишь 2 игрока защиты по одному на каждом из плентов. И на каждом из них, по сути, сейчас просто огромный груз ответственности. Санпаяс забирает Мисуту, хороший килл. Если Дэс еще минус идет Апекса, будет вообще шикарно. Еще одна флешка, Дэс ни разу не отвернулся.
Или Дюпри.
Дюпри?
30 секунд, 1-2, ситуация, ZywOo. С одним смоком, с авиком и вторым армором остается против двоих. Ой, жестко убивает первого. Не знает, что Санпаяс упал на воду. Взял калаш. Не фейкует, ставит. Санпаяс промахнулся.
Как? Ой, боже мой, Санпаяс, ну как же так?
ZywOo.
Как же так происходит? Ну почему он так... Слышно же было, что ставит, и даже вроде бы и не фейковал.
We have yet to see the weapons get activated from NaVi, and Vitality are here to fight.
Back and forth towards ramp. Electronic to make the difference. That's the bomb dropped. Shox, a crucial 1v1. He takes out the knees of Perfecto, but dies as he falls to the ground alongside the hopes of Vitality, it seems. But ZywOo, well, he's going to work this away slowly, but now spotted. I like this. Perfecto takes to the ladder. Electronic's going to fight. Oh, 24 HP. ZywOo to keep Vitality close. Oh, he's got it.
Did it.
A very critical 3K from ZywOo. A very critical moment for Vitality.
Thank goodness. Now we can build on this. We see if Vitality can put up some kind of argument in this second half. They know this is so... I mean, the odds of them winning, we can see the odds 16-1 in favor of NaVi at this point. Eagle shot, but only one. Utility and a gun picked up here.
Oh, I like that. Passes it over. Neither of which working with armor, of course, but remember, low health on Dupree because of Bit being able to set it up. Sure enough, down into the 1v1. It's ZywOo's clutch to take. Aim punch makes a difference, but talk about costs. Vitality, 4 round wins, but this time 1 survivor.
I think that just equalizes for the last 2 unbelievably clean B execs that came through. Got to appreciate Dupree willing and knowing that he has to eventually take this duel, and Bit closing in on space. And Bit is mad about it.
What you gonna punch, bud?
Yeah, honestly, I think I would rather be Bit in that situation. He already got some damage off, right? He was getting closer and closer, and he knows how much.
For NaVi, they would have heard him running back, but do they know how many other T's are in place right now?
Apex trying to make a move.
They've got the underpass walk up. Apex is going to take this hard angle. He immediately goes down to the M4 of Dupree.
On 65 health, he walks up there.
They probably won't expect Magus to refresh their spot, but he misses a few bullets. Oh my god. Oh no.
Man advantage. Now Masuda, he could just still sit inside A site.
Yeah, they used the smoke. Oh, they took over
Boost.
window.
ZywOo's going to get blindsided. Simple instead doesn't get the kill. They're going to come running up connector. Masuda behind boxes.
Oh, he's missing everybody by accident. This
There's
is
the
so
jump.
close. No way.
Oh, he gets Simple over the back. Perfecto finds the bang. 10 seconds left. It's ZywOo versus Perfecto. Perfecto doesn't even have armor, so as he goes for this bomb plant, ZywOo ends it, and what could have been fizzles out, but NaVi makes Vitalities.
Can't avoid the trade. Okay, now they charge through middle. Valda will try and react in time. Alexi's tucked into sandwich, so he should be able to catch some denial. Through the stairs could be a problem there across. Only a dink. Now Alexi fills the feed. A chance. They're tagged and softened up for Niko's FAMAS. Bomb down. ZywOo uncontested. A 1v2 for the superstar. And he's not going to go down initially. First onto Mantu. Starting to get sketchy now. Oh, it's too easy for ZywOo. They ask him to clutch and they step into his crosshairs, even recovering.
Spot out Chopper at the back of this B bomb site, but getting rid of him becomes a difficult challenge altogether. You've got to figure out if there's anybody else down here with him, and Chopper just hitting a nice headshot. He's going to try and get another one, and ZywOo and Shox getting the kills between them. Suddenly a chance, but the bomb, Magic's quickly denying that. ZywOo has to try and fight in 2 fronts. And we know ZywOo can be incredible in these pistol rounds, one of the best in the world.
He's going to try and tap with a bomb. He's got to pull him into the open to get these headshots quickly. Okay, ZywOo, 1v1 now. He plants on the other side of Silo. And now it's up against Magix versus ZywOo. He's looking for a 3K in this pistol round, just looking for the taps on the headshots. Dropping down, he knows exactly where Magix is, and there's the headshot. You just can't beat him. You can't beat the unbeatable.
ZywOo is so good in those clutches on that lower side. I've seen him have games where...
The problem, it's basically a 1 versus 3.
That's exactly it. That is what Vitality are waiting for right now. They're trying to put themselves in a position to pounce. When that bomb starts to get planted, can you get in here? And they're trying to find a way out of this as well. They know that they're caught in a box, but with 15 seconds left on the clock, they have to go for the bomb plant now. ZywOo's going to take a peek. Perfect decision from a Vitality. They chose the correct spot. Otherwise, they're dead men. Zipnix with a headshot on Shoxy. And it's a 2-on-2.
This should never happen. Lucky! He's going to pick up the kill, and now it's ZywOo running in to save the round, and he will! Surviving on just 6 health with a quad kill at the end. They barely make it through that round. I mean, this is all on ZywOo in this one.
That's with Astralis making the correct decision. As to the bomb plant, they could have just gone down immediately, but they knew that they were vulnerable from there. They plant on the other side of the silo. It's still not enough, but it is still crazy that that is the level that Zipnix brings to the table. Zipnix and Lucky working together as a duo. Lucky's demonstrated that he...
to go. They keep finding a way to do it. Astralis haven't found a way to counter it yet. That's a good flashback in from Zipex. This is a 3 versus 3 retake. It's one that we'll go for as well. Shox goes down, but Cadian will swing round, but there's Zipex. Second frag for him. It's now all down to ZywOo and Apex in this 2 versus 3. Smoke will come in towards the bomb. Bubsky will get on it, but he will be found immediately by Apex. That activates ZywOo to peek, gets the first, looking for the second. It's AWP versus AWP. Lucky's looking for the bomb. He can't find it. Finally does. P250's out. We find him in the smoke. It's going to be so close, and he does. ZywOo wins out. Another clutch for Vitality. Would you expect anything less?
And just the timing. A lot of the times when you're playing B anchor or mid-rotate on the city side of Vertigo, you're going to have that internal clock of just when you hear the util and see it coming over, how quickly the T's can get there. The problem is, Shox is always aggress so far forward.
Probably not expecting this kind of execute to come through from Vitality and MBK. Just execute Sanji, a simple headshot. The spray is coming through from Alex towards the highway position. Buster and Jane will start training after he came back with 1, and now it's all up to ZywOo. Back over to the 40 position. He will trade back. 2 kills to his name and a 1 versus 1, and Fit just on a major HP disadvantage. He gives up his position, and ZywOo knows what to do. Take him down, look for a rifle, grab him, and run for the hills. First on the board for Vitality, striking back against Avangard. Another successful force buy round for them.
It shouldn't really matter, and I just think maybe a little bit of focus there just to make sure that they don't give up anything else. Pushing out long, that's one hell of a shot coming up from Blameif, taking down Shox, and well, they're going to fall back a little bit, but they can't fall all the way back to Catwalk because the bomb is planted in a really awkward position here. That's a nice shot. Now they're going to go straight up fight. It's a one-on-one, and Blameif is real low on health, and he's going to go down. Didn't even need the headshot, but he got it anyway, so that's way too close, and I don't even think that was not even necessary. Ooh, tagging him through and trying to see if they can connect a little bit more, but backup is here as well. Apex showing up. Shox going down. Apex next in line. Exist with a huge double. And Vitality let a big opportunity go here. ZywOo, can he actually do this? 4 seconds left. Bomb plant going through in the last possible second. And ZywOo going to swing for it. And there's the shot to take down Forest. Man, what a close round.
That really was. Vitality is fortunate to get away with that. It looked like they were going to have that round all wrapped up with no big issues. Great job by what was that Forest and Exist to be able to crack into that bomb site, get the plant as well. They got something out of what seemed like an impossible situation for a while. So fair play to them. Shox was trying to be cute and just stay behind that pillar the whole time, and a nice 1 versus 2 clutch for ZywOo.
Yeah, I mean, I actually can't believe it got that close to begin with. I'm seeing a creek being...
Make as much noise as he can. Oh.
That works too. I think Magic's long-range glocking has caught Madden. Masuta as well taps away at Hades.
Goosh now for Deha. He gets 1 and done.
Yeah,
2 on 3 retake.
This is doable. You have to clear out this close corner. Oh, wow, those clicks are good. Snappy drive-by onto Apex. If he can dance now with Magis. Magis already hitting some bangers. Now he's gone down. ZywOo, though, and his P250. How many times have we seen this? It's a good weapon for the job. Not when he's got no bullets. They both have to reload. He's dancing with them now. No way. He's going to have a lot of power. If he can just isolate, does now start the dance. Snappy and ZywOo.
Trying to find a pistol.
Oh, now they're reloading. What is going on here? The bomb is awkwardly planted for ZywOo. And Snappy just walks in and gives it to him. Oh, wow. 3 in the round.
Без 40 секунд нужно набрасывать дым. Дали, правда, только молотов. Но без смока будет очень сложно пройти. Молотов под ногами. Ну, идут до контакта. Endpoint, падает Apex. Magisk. На размене остается только ZywOo. Так. Endpoint начинает удивлять.
Ну, опять же, ZywOo. Тот еще клатчер. Может попробовать затащить. Проверяет план. Дальний стрейф. Знает про одного. Как же ошибается у нас команда Endpoint. Ярби мог только что на изи забирать ZywOo. По итогу ситуация 1 на 1. 50 хп у Ярби. ZywOo красный 24. Оба игрока знают друг про друга. ZywOo проверяет за ящиком. Откидывает смачок просто-напросто на бомбу. Выходит Ярби. И ZywOo берет этот клатч.
Так он до последнего думал, что он слева.
Да,
чекал слева.
Так как Ярби при этом вообще мог его забрать сразу. Он не попал каким-то чудом. В итоге ZywOo дочекал, дождался игрока на пленте. Игрок...
Information for Kyojin here. And he pips the gap on Yuri's hold. He can't deny the plant, but he could catch Junior.
Does. Now the door can swing open. ZywOo. K-Serato's full health. He'd need a headshot. Does whittle away. Tagged up now on Dark. Very low. USP out. Wants to finish the job. ZywOo recovers the M4. This is very promising. No kit, though. He'd need the headshots to save Vitality. Finds the first and the second. ZywOo with his red cape on. The hero Vitality need.
To the absolute rescue right there. Well handled by Vitality in the late stages. The two of them just staying calm, and when the round was presented them, able to convert a couple of nice ones, but a 1-on-2 under pressure, and ZywOo gets it done. It's great trading here.
Can I just talk about misuta's bravery as well? Like, this, yeah. It could have been 2. Could have.
He did a lot of damage, right? This is what has set ZywOo up here to finish off these 2 frags. You have to consider, though, in that situation, he wants to swing out so they don't lose track of them, because they've so heavy.
That flash to set up shox on 7 HP. Well, they've got 20 seconds to get it done, and they're edging forward. Molly going over, and it's a nice line found by Keo. RPK2 for himself, though, and it's ZywOo to make it. That 1v1 gets to safety, just barely. Re-peaks, and XMS can't get it done. ZywOo with the clutch. 2 kills at the end of it. But Vitality, they are still in the deficit, but another round on the board is going to crack that economy. Heretics, now they're in trouble. Yeah, and it's a difficult decision to be making here if you're Heretics.
Push out the pain to some of these keys before they get the party rolling. There's the shadow advantage for shox, but he's so fully blind that TeSS trades this with a second kill back sight. It's ZywOo with 2, a 3rd frag for him, and he's able to already drop back through smoke. That's a smoke on top of the bomb. TeSS with the defuse, shot through smoke, an incredible 4K from ZywOo.
It was so incredibly well played by him throughout every single kill that he got. The trade frags were perfect. Here, he's even smart enough to make sure to catch the other side of the smoke. And of course, locks down the 1v2. Just making it look so simple. Good with all guns. So hot at the end of Nuke. Even though they couldn't close it out. Heroic definitely were the better team. Cadian getting hop into this round.
And that leaves JDC on his left side. Tight position to be in. They weren't aware of it. misuta not ready. Was taken down by the low HP player, but Magisk waiting the whole time at quad, able to only get 2. Now Torzy comes alive. AWP will drop him, and Frozen gets Apex, but once again, it's ZywOo. We saw the ace earlier on, despite not winning the round. This time, bomb not planted, and he's got all the utility in the world, smokes himself off, and sees Torzy sneaking through. Another clutch for ZywOo. 15 kills for him so far.
The timing on that, he almost missed it. The smoke is so critically important because Torzy was just going to keep pushing and find a clean shot. That smoke ruined his day. What a huge clutch from ZywOo. Tough to even get into this position. It's all well and good for a while. Magus does a great job under a lot of pressure. And ZywOo just finds an off angle, slips over to E-Box before they realize he's gotten out. That's massive.
shox has the cross, 3 kills to his name. ZywOo tries to back up with the AWP, but NIP are hounding him down.
Ooh, Plopsky delivering that kill, and now ZywOo is to finish. Once shox started, 1v2, they tap the bomb, they are sticking it. ZywOo in the smoke, and he's looking for this man. Does deal with them both! ZywOo and shoxy with a stellar round of Counter-Strike to find map point for Team Vitality. Look at this, everything about it is just, it gets you excited for this Vitality squad. shox with a stellar triple to get them back into the round, and ZywOo, I don't even know how he knew the other guy was there.
Not allowed. Get him out. Fired. Ben.
See where they miss it up.
can take care of things. You got the incendiary for the pit, probably throwing that towards the open wall position. Apex expecting contact, and there's low HP near in front of him. ZywOo down to the 1 versus 1. He normally wins these. Desert Eagle to the face required, and there it is. He took a couple of shots there, Chad, but that's about what we expected from him. And it's going to be another round for Vitality. He almost looked like he was just taking his time. He's like, look, I'm no one going to win. I want to do it with a headshot. I don't want to spam you.
He's playing for the stat line right there, isn't he?
21 and 3.
I've drawn a diagram for everybody at home. Now, the red line that you can see on your screen, don't worry about the action going on with the players in the server. Worry about that.
Caught off by Spinks. Chopper on the wraparound, sees where Apex is. His backup of Siren is right behind him, but it's the 2 SMGs versus the 4 rifles from Vitality. 2 players isolated by Siren, though. He's brought it back to a 2v2.
Didn't look doable at all. Thought we'd see the initial save, but ZywOo's still alive and he's on 100 points of health. This is where he could be class in the post-barn.
The Pre is also on a very awkward off angle. Siren might not account for this. Yes, he does. Brings it all on ZywOo now to clutch this round. Back sight, ready and watching. The bomb plant position, both players heard. Kill found against Chopper. Last man wrapped around the corner at the same time, and he pre-fires it. He adjusted a headshot, makes it a triple, and barely scrapes together.
Making noise. Cressy is the unknown entity, but he's on site. And if he tries to find this fight, it could be... Oh, that's some info. I think he saw them juggling weapons here. Kyojin just walked straight into the crosshairs, and now the bomb can go down. A smoke would be very welcome just to allow a reposition, play around it. Shox goes hunting, Cressy again, and it's ZywOo for another clutch at a crucial moment of the game, and he's good for it. Close, but no cigars. It's Vitality that pull ahead and find 15 first.
Oh, he's done it again, hasn't he?
Yeah.
30 kills for him now. It's been a great performance out of him and Shox combined, and ZywOo, he's had his impact, so is Shox, and this late, getting it done, that is what we call clutch.
I mean, just review ZywOo's round. Look where it starts. He's ramp, gets a frag, completely...
Before the opposite AWP once again rings out. Back and forth, frags, and CSGO gets aggressive through a ramp side, through the Molotov, is forcing and coordinating the T's into awkward positions, and Crimbo is cleaning them up. He's putting them down where they stand. ZywOo with it all to do. Takes down the first of Crimbo. Molly designated to heaven. And in this encounter, ZywOo already with 3 kills in this round, with a chance to clutch it out and put big on the back foot. But CSGO is watching downstairs. The HP advantage firmly in favor to the Frenchman, but he's going downstairs.
Vents, 2 bullets and a deagle.
Only 1 required. He did just give his position away, but still takes down CSGO, who only had the USP. How he wishes he had any other pistol in the game. And ZywOo gets a 4K, a 7-4 scoreline for Vitality, and they are back.
Yeah, you see just those heads for a moment. Masuda gets the first, and Shox looking for the multi-spray down. It's up to Apex now. Nav has burned him alive and doubles up with the Galil kill, so let's see. It's ZywOo. Fallen's got his hands busy, and he knows exactly where he's at. No bomb plant either.
The guy in the back, what, 3 dinks in a row? In less than a second? Is that what just happened?
Rude.
Holy. Of course, that's how you do it. Some guys got their hands busy putting in the bomb code. You take his friend out, and then that's a free round. But usually you don't get the first guy. MP9 from that distance.
Yeah, that Molotov spread just barely at the feet of Shox.
I'm pretty sure NAF was full health as well.
Dude, insane.
Just doesn't even care.
WoxiC with the frag around the side of Arch, and now Ropz is trying to find ZywOo. His job is to delay, buy time. He's got no support, so now his job is to kill absolutely everybody, and maybe he just will with the MP9. It's very unlikely against WoxiC with the AK-47, but ZywOo, he's playing the clock here. He's being an absolute genius. WoxiC has to push forward. ZywOo, he's done it! That's incredible!
Great effort to start off with from RPK. 2 kills on a P250. Swung all the way out towards Arch with the AK-47. Could have held his position. They could have played off of him. So I thought maybe they would have lost.
Instead, Brokey might be able to walk through this while all this goes on. ZywOo's throwing flashes for Mizuta to take control towards the stairs. They don't know where Faze are coming from. They don't know where the majority is. It is CT, but there's Twist poking his head out in the toilet. ZywOo trades, another clutch, maybe. ZywOo on the site, Cold hiding behind the truck, and now ZywOo dancing left and right. He's got to pick his shot wisely. He's only got 1 chance.
Oh my goodness! ZywOo, 4 kills, another clutch up on the tally, and 7 for Vitality.
Oh my
How does he do it every time? His decision making in this round is phenomenal. Like, this highlights why ZywOo is such a scary player. Look at how he navigates this. Every minute detail, every single swing is so purposeful, right? He's able to engineer a situation.
On the pit and actually missing the spray, but Magisk is one of the best players in the world at playing this one. Double nade! He takes them down! Not exactly what I had in mind when I was saying that, but I guess it works. ZywOo comes in. He just runs into the fight. Not even afraid. Drops, sip, and now he's got the health and the bomb as well. He's got every advantage right here. Only thing he doesn't know is exactly where Device is, but he's figuring that out one step at a time. Oh, man. Let's see. Can't walk too far away from the bomb, even if Device doesn't have a kit. There's no way for ZywOo to know that. He's hiding inside of the smoke. He's hoping that he comes that way. Device, I don't know. Time is running out. Smoke is going to be fading. Device is right there, and ZywOo is playing this so perfectly. There's nothing he could do to win this one. What a beautiful round. 3 kills, and once again, it's ZywOo trying to save Vitality. He's actually top fragging in the server.
No, it's
12 and 6.
It's another triple for ZywOo. Runner up on his...
See the rifle here. If they find him, they might anticipate that that's it for the B-bomb site. And so Golden's position can really come into its own. Flusha good for one. Golden in with a double. JW trading back. And now it's only ZywOo. He was quiet all first half long. 2 kills now in the clutch and a 1v2 required still. He needs 4 kills in total for this round. Plugging in those numbers, it's an apps after plant, but he's not going to take that position. Instead, deleting Brolin, looking for number 4, and there it is. Another round on the cards for Team Vitality. It gets a little bit dire, it gets a little bit close, but ZywOo is there to rescue his team.
And if you're Fnatic now, you've got to be trembling, right? Stopped him in the
Damn, you really going to say that about my boy ZywOo?
He's reading.
Take a look at this, Hugo.
And he comes silent on the approach. There's one down, 1 out of 2. Come on, baby. Come on, ZywOo.
Just don't peek it.
Oh, yeah, the bomb's planted for Pit. He doesn't have the time. Kit's dropped. He's got it. Oh, last man left to fight. Oh, ZywOo! No time. Oh, the kills. It's so damn close, but I don't know if he's got it. I don't know if he's got it. It looked really close.
He did.
He got out. What? Vitality. ZywOo's done it. Oh, buddy! Me and him might have to build a partnership here.
What's he paying you, Harry?
ZywOo!
What's he paying you?
The Clutch King, baby! Remember the name.
It's impossible.
Look at that. Ooh.
Oh, my dear
I didn't want to have to do it to you again, Hugo, but...
It's the curse. It's the counter curse. Vitality have Harry on payroll.
Shox with a good trade. Now, Simple scoped in, and they're going to hit themselves right into the brick. Oh! He can plant. You hold on. 2 frags in from ZywOo. A tap into the pit. And all he has to do is clutch this versus Perfecto.
The bomb is not perfect for him. He might have to play this somewhat aggressively. Low HP on ZywOo, 43 versus a full health Perfecto. Wrap into Arch. This could come down to the one-tap duel from Mini.
And he's already posted the exact same angle that Simple used to stop the first one. It's going to boil down to the timing. Perfecto's now inside sight. ZywOo letting him move around. And Perfecto hiding behind that box, not yet on bomb. ZywOo's got it! Robotic aim from the Zyborg. Deletes a man in pit and comes in big with the clutch for Vitality.
Simple out in stylish fashion. What is this?
Real estate all across the map right now, but eventually it's got to move into like a focal point, right? Right now there's no end destination. They've come up with one. They're going to try and play into this upper side of the map, but that's where both players are for Vitality. Molly's going to force a swing out of Spinks, but he will take one to the grave with him. ZywOo waiting in the back of this site. The last place they heard him was ramp, and the heaven flank from Hamper should seal the deal. ZywOo's dropped the bomb. Hamper's now having to make noise going up the ladder. ZywOo on his way to the clutch! Oh my word, 1v3 in the back of the site, and he strips that one away from the NIP squad.
Oh my God, that'll make you red in the face after that round. I can't believe it. It felt like there was no cover. He finds the perfect position to hide out. Here's Hampus, who has to fly up the ladder, and then they can't trade him in time. That's unbelievable. Bomb dropped at the back of the site.
And ZywOo styling to start the series. That should not have been their round.
Molotov, il y en a deux. Est-ce qu'on peut envoyer celle qui tombe C4 là où se trouve le sniper allemand qui fait le premier sang de cette défense en B. Arrache Apex évidemment, Mantou qui enchaîne, c'est déjà un quadruplé. Il n'y aura pas de quintuplé. ZywOo s'offre un 1v2 et les rotations sont très lointaines. Alors il peut pas l'imaginer, mais il a le loisir de se replacer assez haut. Il choisit la banane. C'est un sniper en première ligne, ZywOo qui attend, ZywOo qui décale, qui entend, ZywOo le premier. Il semble gratuit, il l'est, 2 balles, ZywOo qui se retourne, il aperçoit Stavn. Il va le faire ZywOo bien sûr. Et les alternate sans pales sur une reprise du B. Ils ont d'abord pensé au BP mais pas du tout à la banane. Quelle négligence, ils ont sous-estimé évidemment le talent de ZywOo.
He's gonna hear this Deagle standing ready to receive. How much can he get out of it though? It's flashes and smokes down, small gap to work with. Shot seen, RPK drops as well. And ZywOo left standing to clutch it. Finally, his moment has come. As the bomb plant comes down, it's a 1v2 for him.
And trying to reposition both players out from this heaven angle, and for ZywOo, it's all about the information gathering, looking out towards the event area, nothing coming through. He heard a player drop down from that heaven position, a couple of flashbangs, A-Core with the NWP, not looking the right way, and now it's all down to Shush. ZywOo backs off towards Squeaky, bomb gets tapped, Shush in the open, and ZywOo's gonna clutch it out. A 1v2 going the way of Vitality to keep the streak alive on the T side.
4 kills for ZywOo in that round. He's been quiet all game thanks to the here. Did a nade send the rifle back towards one player? I don't know if it did. Either way, Apex is going to go down, so he drops the AK and the rifle does not stay in play. Masuta also out of position. ZywOo comes up with his Deagle, now grabs an M4 to work with. Not the ideal weapon for this, but he'll still try and face the CTs with a more automatic position than the hand cannon. Dink down on one player, shox goes falling, all on ZywOo to clutch shit. He lines up 2, only gets the 1 frag though. Time's ticking, down on default, finds the second and the third! And the HP numbers hurt them. OG can't hold on. Vitality clutch the 10th. Oh. A great Molotov to try and stop any early contact from the double doors position. Spirit will try and go there a little bit later. We'll rest on Apex on the center of the site to try and deal with them. And ZywOo, open bomb plant. It is kind of held off for Old Toxic, so it doesn't make it the easiest to prepare for that ramp position. But here come 2 CTs, wrap the corner. ZywOo gets them both. The perfect spray. Back to a 1-on-1. Engages against Wonderful and wins another triple. Another multi-frag to bring him to 25 kills in this map up. It's 4.
Having a path through the Frenchman towards Astralis leading again. ZywOo peeking up middle simultaneously. Shox comes in. He was the best performing player on Nuke. And a pretty rough bunch if we're being honest. And Glaive's got a 4th. He could be on for the ace, but ZywOo takes it away from him. 30 seconds. Low HP, has the bomb, but no idea as to where the remaining CTs are. Flicking up into the header device. He has enough time to feasibly clutch this. And Estetag is the last line of defense on A. He'll be playing this one a little bit more passively, a little bit more patiently. Hell, just give this fight away to ZywOo. Wait for the cavalry to arrive. Make sure you double peek him. Simultaneously, ZywOo so nearly lands the no-scope, but on 1 HP, he's still alive. He's still here. He's still kicking. And you cannot disrespect this man because he will punish you. Storm ZywOo comes in and leaves nothing but carnage in his wake. That's outrageous.
He's gone, and there's still 2 more at the back of the bomb site. This lurkout tunnels will be denied by Twist, and ZywOo is here as well, but he's a little late, he's a little lost, and he's all alone.
Oh yeah, ZywOo, what can he even begin to do? There's that first kill found. Into the site he goes. ZywOo up into the face of Twist, in with a double. And now a 1 versus 2 to try and find. Oh, ZywOo a 3rd! Oh, there it is! The 1v4 from ZywOo. The game puts up round number 4 on the board for Team Vitality.
Oh, that's not a round Faze will be happy with. Oh my God, ZywOo. Those are the rounds you'd need him to win, right? You pray for him to win, but I can't believe he's actually got it past the keeper. A B stack, they were all there. Faze were more than ready. Look at these shots. No room for error for ZywOo. But when would he ever make a mistake?
A single player inside the site to try and hold this. Do they predict his position? Can Simple react fast enough to lend a helping hand to the young gun of NaVi? He's gonna sprint right into the open. It's Bit with the first headshot. A little bit of a snap from Simple. Bit, he's got it. 3 at least. ZywOo, all that remains. And with 10 seconds left on the clock, he's gonna prioritize plant. They're looking down, swarming all around him. He gets himself into a little bit of cover too. ZywOo, no way! The headshot's his! One final dance from Vitality, and it's a dance of death atop the corpse of NaVi's nuke win streak. It's over!
Twists set up, trying to hold down short, dinked by the Glock, but Twists! Oh, Twists in pistol rounds. It's so dirty. It's so wrong. ZywOo trying to do what he can, and he's at least got it down to the 1v3. Now, out-glocking those USPs, that's one thing, but winning this round would be a whole other ball game. The bomb dropped up at Cat. That's going to cause a world of problems for ZywOo. How does he want to approach this? Waiting first to see if he's given a fight on the long wrap. And when that never materializes, it becomes abundantly clear he's got to go and reclaim this bomb and fight every step of the way. There's that first peek, Twists in the crosshair. Now down to the 1v2. You can feel this getting out of hand if you're Faze. And you don't want to give ZywOo many more chances. They give him the respect for now, still occasionally fighting from CT. 40 seconds, and ZywOo is still paranoid about a long flank that is not coming. Instead.
Oh, he didn't see that. Comes at it. Electronic's going to give us a second here for NaVi. And while they may have lost that arch fight, Electronic saves the chances of winning this round. It's ZywOo and Masuda versus Electronic and Perfecto. And the CT side still has a smoke on Masuda. That could be used to cut off Electronic, who just looks to lock this in from Pit. Perfecto's going to go all the way back into the site. Bomb is planted on the short side of the tall box, and that is big. ZywOo with a little bit of magic, but they need to figure out where Perfecto is at. It's Masuda currently holding a kit. Perfecto, oh, ZywOo, he can smell them as he gets that wallbang into Pit and hunts him down backside.
He's on the spice. ZywOo is on the spice.
Cerebral.
Oh, it's a beautiful frag into the graveyard, or into the big pit. I'm glad Vitality won this because they won.
With RPK drawing the attention in. Oh, Keto doubling up. Still a 2-on-3. The advantage still with Vitality, but this has made it at least a doable round. Now they try and get Dennis up onto the boost. It's ZywOo's position. No. Oh, sorry, Alex's position that should shut this down, but actually no, there's ZywOo. Said his name by mistake, but he still showed up anyway, and he'll double down.
We're going to get the hit here momentarily. One in towards site, one in towards upper, and here we go. ZywOo going to take that initial action. He'll fall back. RPK able to grab one. ZywOo's opportunity now going to grab a double. Alex adds one, and it's going to be now 3v2. And a little bit of a response there from Spirit makes it a 2v1.
Finally, ZywOo gets to get a shot off. He kept clicking on heads and the person was dead before his bullet landed. Now it's just Sotfik up high, has to deal with the pressure and can't deal with ZywOo. So untouched, he will hit the headshot, and that is going to be the CT pistol on Train, and it is all giggles.
It's hard to find when Masuda sharp as ever. First frag again. This is the opening frag absence that's been plaguing the Bad News Bears. The flash from ZywOo seems diligent. Does force them in.
Oh, come on, mate!
Double spray. They're in a headshot angle. Doesn't stop him spraying. Junior flustered, misses his shot. Oh, Vitality not letting this one go. They've got a very firm grip on Overpass now. And ZywOo continues to patrol. Another head. Shengzula dead. And Junior with a 5-man Vitality squad hunting him down from behind. They strike. And that is 15, folks.
Dearie me.
Let's have a quick recap of how quickly this one fell apart. 9-6 on the half, and 9 found right out of the gates here from Vitality's defense. Look at this. Book, bang, first head, and we'll take 2.
Thanks. All right. All right. All right.
Masuda, 2 clicks. 2 heads gone. Rez making no secret of his presence.
They're just ready to swing that door open.
Yeah, on the double flash. They push on in. Nearly a pair, and ZywOo does strike. Plopsky's gone. Hampers from ramp, and ZywOo's actually ready to take that fight as well. Damn, ZywOo, what a recovery from Vitality. Masuta gets an extra firm high five for that one.
Oh, when things are going well, I'd love to have Apex as my El Capitan. He'd be getting me excited. I'd go to war for this man right here.
Wow. I mean, they were doubled up on ramp. You can see they definitely got caught out. Like, the fact Device has got his knife out directly behind his teammate who's desperately trying to take the fight. And then ZywOo finishing it with style, just actively taking that fight. They knew he was coming.
I like that.
And he needs to be right here, right now. They're going to test to the top of middle. Bit toying the peak, dies first. That clean and sharp and oh so necessary. A second weapon picked up, finding itself in the hands of Masuda, and Vitality will take this test into the A site. What does the defense have in store? Simple and electronic. They decide to sit back and buy a little bit of time. They allow for Vitality to walk into the trap. ZywOo, it is nothing but his frags. And with that, they step on top the A site.
All right. Playing some of the best Counter-Strike they've played in maybe forever. It's crazy. 2 versus 4. Lucky and Blame have left kind of at the same bomb site, but probably not able to help each other out a lot with this crossfire. It's just too stretched out. Lucky lining it up for the Eagle. This is usually where you make a mistake and screw it all up, but he's being patient about it. He's got the right idea. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Lucky, but we all saw it coming.
Oh, I can't believe that.
It's a classic.
I got no words for that one.
No?
No, I got nothing. I just feel so bad. I think every single one of those bullets missed.
Yeah, that's why you go for the knife, because then people can't make fun of you, you know? Then you're like, I'm just trolling, guys. It's all right.
Oh, no.
Just banter.
It hurts.
Waste time, let his teammates get here, and ensure that by the time Vitality get that bomb, that they're not going to have an open bomb site, and that is the perfect play. And well, he's been spotted by ZywOo in the apps, but now he knows where he's coming from as well. He knows that a player had initially bypassed them. ZywOo, good work, he gets both of them. There we go. Fantastic recovery now from Vitality, which should allow the bomb plant, but Buster, he still wants to try and work back in. Damn. This, again, Vitality, they always have to fight back into these rounds. Backs against the wall. They never have an easy time.
There's a gap in the smoke as well, which is problematic. It's going to allow Buster around. Nivera is trusting that smoke quite a bit. He's glancing both ways now. I think he spotted the player coming over. Yeah, you can see he's drawing ZywOo in. He's just trying to buy time for his teammate to get into the angle. They will clean it up. Nicely done.
Golden's going to throw out his. That's going to cut the clock down to about 20 seconds unless they want to force, and it looks like they're going through.
Oh, this is brutal. Look at that flash. Still blind now, burning. They are out of the flash, and I don't want to say they made it to the site. They really haven't. This is horrible.
RPK is so low, the USP could have done damage, but not anymore. ZywOo catching krimz in the smoke. flusha's in trouble. Not sure he's going to be able to get away from this one. The spray's not far.
Smoke goes deep down ramp. ZywOo calls for help. It's him and Magisk on this A site versus 4. They can't really hide what they're doing at this point. ZywOo's on high alert. Ice is out the first 2. Third player's about to come around the corner. That's the M4 that we're talking about, but ZywOo's just going to body bag each and every one.
ZywOo beat Simple in a 1v1 recently.
And the memes, not to forget.
Yeah, don't ever forget the memes. 4 on 5. ZywOo. Oh, perfect angle to find Alexi. No one's holding him back. No one's holding him from the re-peek. 3 quick kills from ZywOo's up. Get yourself another. Get yourself the ace. It's the last one, and Apex is going to take it.
Nice headshots. It's very, very clean. It does look like there was no challenge on that side.
Boom. Well, now we have the same conversation about G2 that we had with Vitality in the first half. Is just, man, it's starting to look a little worrying. Haven't had a whole lot of success to lean on. They've gotten, I mean, the best thing you can say about this T side.
Gary, here's ZywOo back in middle, shox alongside him, and Boomage caught throwing flashes, jumping in the air. It's a disaster for NaVi to start, but they can always pick up the pieces. ZywOo looking to put them in boxes, and so he has done to Simple with the AWP, re-aggressing on short. And I love this back and forth for Vitality. You never know where this AWP is going to be, constantly changing spots. Electronic waiting in the fade. ZywOo re-aggresses, and he catches Electronic looking the wrong way. This is just a field day right now for ZywOo and Shoxy. They've even got a third rotate, not that they'll need it. Molly's going to push Perfecto forward, and ZywOo does not stop. 3 in the round, looking for the 4th. Bit will trade, but he's going no further than that. 15-14. Vitality finally lock in.
Vitality, they've still got ZywOo down onto the site, and rotators coming. But man advantage here from Spirit. They just need to close the round down.
ZywOo did so much here from Ali. The Molotovs being sent up and over towards Tarks instead of landing outside of Ali entrance. And that gives ZywOo the perfect window to make it 2 and 3. Sirens down. Wonderful. Can't live up to his namesake. ZywOo's at least missed a shot to the flashbang. But it won't matter because Spinx is there to cover him, and Vitality have map points.
Remember, these smokes are on a timer. They will need to get it down. The sound cue, they can note where the bomb's getting planted, but the bullet's not landing, and they get it down.
Good kill from Heap, this time on Magis, but ZywOo has pulled back the kill on 4. As Dignitas have got the advantage.
ZywOo has to live.
But Dupree, he's going to call the ZywOo just to stay.
It's a good plan for him too.
ZywOo just staying up now, the peak on Freiburg. The flank around the back. Dupree has been looking the wrong way. He'll knock one down, and now Heap forced. Realizes he's in a sandwich of Vitality players, and he's the meat. Oh, ZywOo tenderizes his meat, and now it's 8 rounds for Vitality.
That is crazy right there. And look at this, Apex getting real loud about things. That is a round that didn't feel like they should have been winning at all, right? They lose that opening exchange there. Masuda gets one back, but then he goes down, it's limp, and then it's ZywOo on the site. And you look at the radar, you think, where the hell is Dupree? But then it all makes sense. With the bomb planted open with ZywOo in the power position of Sandbag, he's just jousting with them, holding at bay so Dupree can come in with that rotation. And another round for Vitality now. Okay.
Oh, Heap. He's charged up short already. ZywOo back to playing with his one-ways in and around the ledge. Oh, he's ready for the peak to come through the smoke. He's plotted a foot and can't get the kill, though. Masuda will then follow up and cover off that hole. So this defense certainly will hold water. And ZywOo looking to fend off the flood. A couple of players now putting pressure on towards him, and ZywOo says, take that! He's taking 2. And now the bomb down. Loose at the bottom of the ramp. Molly goes through, and on the low HP of Freiburg, it's Apex's HG that's made it throw. And now Lycro, well, he's gone. He's out of there. ZywOo shuts it down, and that's what you can get when you get the big green in his hands.
Yeah, you see exactly what I'm talking about there from ZywOo. Takes 2, and then even thrusts forward, knowing the situation at play. But Apex is loving life.
And hopefully we can see the return of this great Finnish esports organization from Finland. ZywOo down here in CT spawn. Nice. He's doubled up. Now Yampy and Sunny left in this 2-on-4. Nade into CT doesn't find the damage they were hoping for. And ZywOo, he might try and screw them together here. There's one. Sunny gets deleted. 3 kills for ZywOo. Yampy left up. Oh, almost the spray transfer, but not quite. RPK does come out on top, narrowly so. 6 on the board for Vitality. They just about take the lead. Ooh, but Yampy making it a little bit scary.
I believe there for a second. ZywOo hits a very unfortunate time in backing off, but I mean, it gets his teammate killed. Luckily, he trades, so it's not really a problem in terms of the round, but shox won't be happy about that one at all. Lovely round for Vitality, though. RPK.
Vertigo. Alex boosted over this smoke. This is cool. This is exploiting a T-sided smoke. Riders were using this to try and get close, but instead they have got gone. ZywOo responds to the op and another. Peeking confidently into the T's, he just drops a 3rd body, clears them all out, decomposes of what was an A setup yet again. Riders, they want to go into the execute.
He will fall. Perfectly timed smoke in the 50-second mark from the CTs, but they're going to just pop on through vents.
Flash is not good enough to deal with Tizian, but he does at least get 1. And now ZywOo comes out with 2. And now he's got his eyes trained on the catwalk, and ZywOo strikes again. Turning this round on its head as he has so often.
Acclimatizing to inside of this team.
Oh my goodness, RPK tries to go through, tries to kickstart something magnificent. ZywOo now giving up his position at the car. Don't know if he's aware there's a player down in the pit. RPK never saw it. Smoke comes in from shox. That's going to bail ZywOo out of danger.
But look, he doesn't vacate the area at all. He just kind of shifts away from the Molotov. He stays alive here, and which ultimately proves to be just a big pain in the rear end of Virgin.
I just love how much his team set him up, right? He gets mollied, he doesn't even unscope, he doesn't even look away, and he just gets the smoke thrown on the Molotov. Like, he's there telling his team, okay, I'm going to play this position, but when I get mollied, you need to save me. I don't have a smoke yet. And second one comes down. No teammates to save him this time in hot water and hot fire, but he still takes a kill before he expires. It's man 2 alone.
That kill right there, what on earth is that?
Monacy waits. Oh, is that what you wanted?
Ooh, they baited it.
Missed shot and Magisk. He clamps down on it. Double door peek. Hunter's waiting to just throw himself up this, or if they back up, oh, he's got it! What? That's a scope shot? ZywOo falling down into it, and he just crushes them. But if they win this round, then they are truly stomped. Flattened, and their hopes meek. ZywOo peeks, stops Alexi B, and Jax is dead!
He does the unthinkable again. The scope to the floor in the vents.
Explain yourself.
This is Hunter's freest frag.
Sayonara as he falls into him, and these 2 follow-up shots.
Remember that was?
Is trained on trophy. A free frag. Looking for more though. They're going to start to push. That smoke will be interesting. They jump over into it. ZywOo finds another.
Oh,
Sonic is a dead man. Tucked into the corner, and it's a ZywOo round. Bombs delivered straight to...
Isn't it on top of the hut, I think? No, looked like it was elsewhere. Maybe it was that though. ZywOo on the cross onto CBBK, and Alex taking the initiative with a peek up secret. It's all going swimmingly well. More vitality once again. ZywOo spotted in a potential victim.
Remain free and calm the fact that mid is clear to his team, and that gives room for Vitality to quad stack B. Now in this round, that is not the case. Astralis go back to the top site, and hopefully it will have a better situation for them, but ZywOo, he's not making it easy at all. He's even got a teammate up close as well. Shox hasn't been spotted. ZywOo gets tagged, but this is where Shox can strike. The wall bang from ZywOo. He's going in for a third. The bomb at his feet as well. The pistols are going home. Glaive will trade, but again, Shox is still here, and they only just figure out the hard way. Zipnik's alone. 1-on-4. It's looking done here, and it will be indeed.
Yeah, we're talking about the hard ways, and in this moment, it's not Astralis rolling the dice. It's Vitality running.
Now they go into Palace. Simple lies in wait, changes position. You want some? Come get some. Apex on the closest of corners. Simple doing the dance of death. And this time the no scope is not there for him. Here comes ZywOo. Locking it in from triple with a double op shot. Make it a trio of kills on the top of connector as Vitality go from 0-7 to 8 rounds straight.
8 rounds straight. Look good doing it. A lot of mid control in there. Got to be feeling pretty good because it started out like another Mirage loss for them. Again, they're fighting.
It doesn't mean that they're going to be, you know, falling back and playing more passive this time around.
Sure enough.
Oh my God, so many players here. It's a committed position for ZywOo, but it's a great one to try to, you know, lock in some kills.
There's the first. 3 peeks for the second. Who's next? Down goes Dupree. He's got the 4th man.
Falling 45 on the clock. No rush necessarily. There's only an incendiary to keep them at bay for now from the CT's remaining.
Oh, it's passed.
Just a glimpse of the elbow of Hades, and ZywOo's not missing much into the head of Doto. More problems for ENCE. And that's not the only man waiting to receive you on the site. Another wide swing, confirms it's Tetris and plucks him from the air. It's Snappy to do it all. He won't clear his corners, and it's all too easy for Shox to collect. Great shooting from ZywOo, and does ward them off the A site for future rounds.
Yeah, it felt like Shox was a safety net there regardless, right? Because you knew that ZywOo was going to get at least one, and then Shox could have mopped up the rest, but not really needed until that final frag there, and Vitality up to 7. Now, this is much more competitive than our first series in the day. And this jarring push, I guess it takes the surprise away, right? If they push and they're able to kind of put ENCE on the back foot, Snappy's now having a call with the mystery around the corner. They're not able to necessarily set the tone.
I mean, I see like Rush on Complexity. I see Tarek here on EG, and I draw, you know, comparisons between them as those NA major winners.
There's certain positions.
Selfless.
There's certain positions. Yeah, selfless, exactly. And okay, hold on. The rifle round moves ahead. Another opening. Oh, make it to like a magnet, ZywOo.
A third.
Holy moly, he's got some more.
There's just something about French teams and buying up loads of AWPs. They love it, but it's Alex getting the double initially, and ZywOo helping out. Oh, yeah, this round's done. ZywOo, he's such a joy to watch. He's such a pleasure.
Only he gets those fights there. How does he get 3 players down Olaf? Like, what? When I play Olaf, I don't get 3 players running at me. But great work regardless, hitting all the shots, not giving a chance to Heroic in that round. And that was a buy. That was full rifles with utility, a fast play out through Pop Dog, and Vitality just had the perfect positions to combat that. Look at Alex here in the smoke, not checked, gets away with 2 kills, nice transfer. And I mean, there's nothing even to say about these last 3. Just point and click for ZywOo, as he does best. 4 rounds for Vitality, and they are sitting very comfortably now, despite Heroic's early lead.
Instantly, the rotates are over. Everybody's here to fight. Only 2 kills away. ZywOo's trying to throw himself up. He's got a little X factor in him. Bombs in the ground, 20 seconds to spare. m0NESY continuing to try and clutch these players, but ZywOo in the sky. And Hunter confirmed the scope's in on him. ZywOo's got it. He is keeping them alive.
Yeah, wow, he saves it. He absolutely saves the day. Small moment after small moment where it could just end. And they finally extinguish this flame for G2. They buy themselves another chance, and G2 go right into attack. But ZywOo on the attack. He knows what he wants, and he goes and gets it. He doesn't wait for his teammates here. He just expects them to be able to refrag. Trusts in his aim, hits the shots. Keeps the dream alive.
Couple flashbangs, there's so much more though. Now, is this going to be a double pump from Vitality? They're still holding position. They want EG to overreact. They want EG to give them something here. But there's 20 seconds. They have to go in.
They do, and there are still more counter flashes that ZywOo is starting to deliver. Those smokes will soon be gone. They need to cross now. 17 seconds to plant this bomb. You can see the bomb making its way over. ZywOo is still on long, so if there's a push through these smokes, that'll be a problem. Stan trying to stop that plant with the jumping ult, but ZywOo through the smoke punishes him. And then there was Cirque and Ovo to try and stay alive. Now it's the young lad. 1 versus 4. And it's going to be the end of the line for EG. A valiant effort, a scary series, but Vitality will eliminate them and stay alive at the major.
I can't believe it.
CT's in position. ENCE waiting for the short play that just won't come. They should smoke it off instead again, indicating maybe Brolin could still be lurking from connector towards short. Apex with the bomb plant, but sent spiraling right into Rez's crosshair. ENCE, what is this gap? Nasty. But nobody's going to walk into that. Rez, oh, he gets killed by ZywOo, gives good cover. Then that short play, sure enough, comes through, and ZywOo wins the op duel, turns it into the clutch for Apex, denies Brolin on the short push. They were always wary of him.
Now, I can't believe he swings on ENCE in heaven.
Yeah, ZywOo shoots straight.
That's crazy. Only ZywOo. I swear, anyone does that, and we call it a bad play. The op was right there. That's the main angle they're going to hold with the site smoked, and he just swings into it. Insane.
That's ZywOo.
Yeah, that's insane.
All 3 kills in the 2v3.
Wow. When he killed me.
Outside, a new play, a new tempo too. A little slower here from Double Pony. Smokes come out. ZywOo's going to be the warden of it. Some pressure towards ramp, but it's reinforced. Apex is here looking for another double, but ooh, fluffs the spray a bit. ZywOo on the fast rotation. This leaves outside a little bit open, but there's so few numbers now it's going to be difficult. Joko finds an opening, and ZywOo just drops up into the upper site, looking for 3 frags. Last shot goes missing, but shox is right there. The rotations are so perfect for Vitality.
He is feeding himself, ZywOo.
Yeah, the way he rotated too. I mean, he didn't stay in heaven. He immediately got into the site after getting his kills on, getting the 1 kill in ramp. He's trying to beat you to the next location. This is the kind of opping that, and the rotations that make Simple so good on Nuke. That is the reason he has the best stats on Nuke.
Pushing out in middle. They want to try and go for that split, but already ZywOo's here locking it down. Molotov on top. The bomb is trapped in middle, and they're running out of time right here. ZywOo coming in from behind, shooting him in the back. Yeah, there was actually shox on the other AWP. ZywOo just picking them apart from the high ground there. And Megisk in a 1 versus 3. So that looked like Astralis As soon as they lose SIP, they think, oh dear, we have to do something. We have to make a play, and that is not at all the same as having a plan that you are dictating the pace off, and you know, you're the one surprising them. That just looked like it was pure reaction. So really cool stuff here coming out from Vitality. They're now up 6 rounds. They have all of the money that they need, and I mean, that double AWP, this is looking so good right now for them.
They're really focused. I mean, no bomb plant for Astralis. This is going to be another round of eco, or half buy coming in here. Pistols and
of ground. NaVi, as we see, is someone who's not afraid to push and prod, even a team like Astralis.
That's crazy.
And then you've got Apex, who, you know, as we know him as this wild entry fragger. ZywOo, there's a smoke there for crying out loud, and he doubles up through it. He don't see smokes. What is happening, ZywOo? I just said some games, you know, you don't even know he's there, but this one, oh, you really do. If you are Astralis, he has absolutely nailed them outside. And
he went for Vitality.
Oh. Yep. Ooh, okay.
Right in.
And for good reason. ZywOo with a tap. We are right in and right down. 2 for ZywOo. Collar in the B site, but not for long with a plant denied. Otto definitely could have gone for the stick there, but he tries to fight, and that's going to cost him the round. It's Blame gone in a 1-on-5. ZywOo hunting these players, and NaVi, who's in this map, by the way, over Masuta, that's kind of cool, is going to finish it off. So very quick vent dive. Not sure why they didn't plant. And yeah.
Position that's safer. This first one was understandable. You hear the drop down, but this turnaround, oh, so well played. And then low on health, he just gets the timing right again.
Only RPK. Nice shot. Needs a second, and NATO Safex is going to punish the miss. They can walk in, call it clear.
That didn't look like RPK's crosshair then for a second. I was very confused. Oh, hello.
Yeah, it could get sketchy here.
Yeah,
ZywOo hits that, and suddenly it's on. He could hit poison as well. Oh, ZywOo, consistently a thorn in Complexity's side. This was a guarantee. He's unarmored. He's only got a deagle. $700 invested, and they're about...
Deaths, he's been getting slammed, and then they go, I've had enough of that. I think I'm going to put up a bit of resistance right here. Slams Heroic and forces them to go into their second timeout. And yeah, you're right, Cadian's negligence. He wasn't focused on that position at all. The double vent boost against him. The second was beautiful. The third, great. And you just love to see it, the Deagle.
That's not how that's meant to go down. Apex. He wasn't even fully scoped in. That was just hitting the shoot button fast as he can. Masuta gonna drop the bomb. Shalfie runs in with it first. Cherry might be up the short side, but it's into this stack, into the pharmacies, and the French guns put up a French round. Vitality in with 10.
Wow. Oh my God, I have nothing for you there. B stack, perfect read, smoke headshot. How did he hit it? He wasn't even scoped. It barely looked like it. And of course, ZywOo multi-kills on bench with a FAMAS. The only #2 in the world can make that gun look...
By the Vitality utility. ZywOo and RPK fighting together, but that molly has now forced them to commit to this short push. No one's even aware. ZywOo's making a lot of noise. With that CZ, he fires off into mid and deals with Device all the way back in T-spawn. The AK besting the AWP. Vitality sat in a 5-on-3 in a round that was a force by...
Now, Team Spirit are going to get ready to try and renegotiate this A site. And unfortunately, I think they're going to be in for a very rude awakening shortly, because Kyojin, who is absolutely red hot at the moment, has shox in tandem, and their time to slide out is now. Whilst Kyojin does fall, it's shox to find 2, and the FAMAS is upgraded very quickly into an AWP. ZywOo does exactly the same thing towards Connector, leaving Chopper cold and alone inside of the site for ZywOo to very easily shut down. 14-4 Vitality, running away.
They're ready for them. This could be rough, especially if that AWP makes its way down Connector rapidly, and it seems like Searson wants to. He's anticipating this play, getting in towards it early, and now the hit's going to come through, and they got to do it lightning fast.
Yeah, ZywOo really going to get a double kill there to open it up. You can see Speedy was trying to bait with those shots initially, but they do eventually check that spot right as they enter in towards Monster. But it's going to be Searson versus 3. I think he's been spotted out. Doesn't hit the shot. Had a good opportunity. Can he get the second shot off in time? And the answer is no. There's another round there for Vitality. Finally, it's been a while, Mike. And it's going to be 10-4. maybe a little bit of sign of life, but they still, you know, they'd love to have this last round here before they switch over towards that CT side.
Here's the question that we see, right? That was like the gasping breath of air for a drowning man. They pull themselves onto the...
He was trying to... No, that smoke comes off his corpse. He just pops.
There's no one to delay for Spinks here. Once the smoke comes up, of course, he has a timing.
He can't do much. Even if he goes jungle, there's nothing he can do, but he can stop the bomb. He can stop the bomb. He just did. He cut it off. And then ZywOo turns around with 2. They just shred G2. They had a little opening, so it seemed all the kills for Vitality.
Wow, that's massive. Okay, so yeah, typically what happens is that smoke down inside of the window. You know, if you got someone to tether off of that can make a distraction, that's when you find that kill coming through. And here, it's just spaced incorrectly, right? The bomb is taking too long based on how long that smoke is up. So a mistake. It is late in the night, so of course it's going to happen.
This is going to be a commitment to the upper hit. Kyojin up on top of the hut, sees one. Oh, he's so blind. What a perfectly timed flashbang. Shox as well. Vision just barely coming back at the right moment for him to just fall down. And Masuta holding on to Raptors as best he can, but Simple's toying with them. Electronic, and these pistols are doing their work.
Yeah, way too much work. In fact, nice sneak in from ZywOo. No one covering. They just didn't have the manpower, maybe even the firepower to get rid of that upper position. And ZywOo will clear out the rest of the round. That's a nice triple to get a 4th one on the board. And that actually saves Vitality. That was looking like maybe NaVi were going to sneak in around out of nowhere.
Yeah, I actually thought that was going to go in NaVi's direction. I'm amazed that Shox is able to survive up in these Raptors that whole time. But man, great flashbangs, great utility from NaVi to get in. Unfortunate. So many bodies thrown at him, so much delaying that ZywOo...
Oh my goodness. Well, there certainly is a spawn-based play getting made. Look at this.
Oh my god, it's going to work.
He's up in middle. He is in their face. He's waiting behind the smoke.
Oh, no.
Glaive dead. ZywOo doubling down. That's the bomb as well. Oh. No smoke without fire. The molly down on ramp, smoked off, and ZywOo uses that to his advantage. Now he's re-smoked the stairs. This gives him an avenue to try and clear Lucky out of the park.
He has no help.
Oh, bro, ZywOo is absolutely playing with their heart.
Pre's got 2 flashbangs. I don't even know if he'll use them. ZywOo has one inside the bomb site as well, but you're not breaking through this, not with 13 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, one mistake and it's done. First in his res, getting shot at the back already. Bomb still there, but they just can't make their way through. 5 seconds and they have to plant. Not going to be possible. ZywOo able to pick up the last couple of there, but even if he dies, they cannot win the round.
It was the time as the big opponent. That's a tough crossfire to break through in the best of situations. Maybe if they had 4 or 5 more seconds, that could have actually come to fruition, but just so much pressure due to the pace they had to take. This is a great shot from Rez, a good duel, but obviously traded back at the B bomb site by Spinks at Coffins. And a good
2 headshots is good, but Apex alleviates the pressure by at least getting himself out to the van. He then gets one better, dropping Stewie 2K. Naf's able to answer. It's a 2 versus 3. Oh, and ZywOo's able to even. They still know that there's a player over here towards the pillar, and ZywOo's gonna take a little bit of damage. CT smoke comes out from door, and they're getting ever closer. They're running them down, and ZywOo, oh my god, it's labored, but he gets there. Grim's gonna try to clutch this. Then they fall silent, and he just felt it. You could feel that burden, that pressure. The killer that is ZywOo gets what he wants, gets what Vitality needs. An early nail, perhaps, in the coffin, as he clutches out with the P250.
Yeah, another lost pistol round here for Team Liquid.
This one was labored. That was the chance.
Yeah, they had it. They had the time to kill him. He was the one in the open. They had the cover. So, yeah, they just couldn't get the frag. That's it. Don't know what it is.
This will go both ways, and the clock keeps ticking. Big duel for Kyojin, and he's delivered another on a silver platter. ZywOo's got the armored P250 and a couple of opportunities as he clicks 2 heads and maybe even a 3rd. James so low. He knows his fate is sealed, and ZywOo's the one to zip up the body bag. 3 off the break from ZywOo.
I think ZywOo is actually the lowest rated pistol player so far for Vitality throughout the tournament. So him having a cracker right there was the P250 and 3 kills. That's something that we've seen him do before. So beautiful stuff and a great way for the French to kick things off. But the lack of kit right here, the pressure's on, right? You can't really take your time in these fights. You as the CT are forced to take this a little bit quicker than you'd like. But we will see the force buy back out here from VP. It's going to be the scout in the hand of James.
Remember.
Yeah, you know, we're fishing for
Save
him.
that one for later, do you know what I mean?
Another attempt to charge down mid. Oh my god! These are guns! He makes them look like pesky pistols. Really dominated the cross. Got him here, tucked on the boxes. Magic on the plat. Ooh, he's gonna burn alive, so try to take somebody with him as an inevitable death comes through. The Berettas, 3 from ZywOo. In what world? He just unloads and shreds them head after head. JKS, all he can do is cross his fingers.
What the hell?
This guy is an animal.
I was like, who is that? I couldn't even know who we were spectating for a second. And I was like, he's getting 0 kills.
You should have known.
And then, yeah. Like, he just had a rage blade.
I mean, I feel bad for Hunter.
It's an honor to be killed by ZywOo.
But ZywOo's very much on his own here in Goose.
Flashing, spotting him on the edge of the smoke. ZywOo sprays them all down. Clean, concise. He hits them thrice. It's now going to be a 4th round for Vitality.
Yeah, doesn't even need to see him. You know they're going to be behind that little one-way that everyone's been throwing out for some time now. So, I mean, just gets the first kill as he tries to duck behind the smoke and just is able to spray educated guess into the next part of the smoke and find some easy kills. Good triple kill from ZywOo.
Well, they're going to throw it and they're going to run, and if it doesn't work out, then there's no plan B really. Good tag to begin with. A flash wouldn't really slow them down that much. There's the swing. A lot of targets for ZywOo, and he gets another one. Oh my god! No. What a triple! That last bullet, just as he was dying himself, he...
Smokes over on the cross, so this should make the pistols and SMG a little less comfortable. But they're going to go ahead and flash through it. There's the gunfight. Not going to favor the pistols at this range, but ZywOo, he's flashed off the angle. So now they get dangerously close to him. There is still the FAMAS in the mix, and ZywOo, how is this man still standing?
Dude,
3 kills with the scout, a ridiculous A-site hold.
It's like there's no nades or anything. The way he plays, I mean, he's just standing there. He's not scared of any of the pressure from the flashes, all of the different targets. The target selection is beautiful. He makes the game look so easy. It's really annoying to see that. It's unreal. I mean, his team doesn't even get to witness.
Trying to figure out if they are lower. He's going to spot lane, but he doesn't see the full entourage of Thieves. Now Complexity, they give up their trap card. They show their hand to ZywOo. Nice dig from JKS. ZywOo doesn't want to give them a 5v3. He backs out. Nivera, huge kill to keep lower under control for Vitality. And RBK turns back, but they're coming to fight him outside. Rush has a great position. ZywOo is picking up his teammates, though. And, oh, there it is. The no-scope to close. Just ZywOo things, man. 6 kills, 2 rounds.
I actually hate how good he is. It's so frustrating, isn't it? Like, on top of just being sick, it's more like just how good his decision-making is. Like, everything about what he does here is perfect. He's pivoting between the different points of engagement. Then he reads that, oh, I'm probably getting wrapped heaven, so he's ready with the no-scope. And it must feel really, really nice for guys.
I don't want Vitality to do right now is to be sort of passive and waiting. Nice shot from ZywOo. Good return kill. Not seeing the bomb or anything like that, but I mean, just being aggressive like that. Apex taking a bit of a fight against Art, missing a shot, and he actually could be in trouble. Oh, the fadeaway shot to take him down. Nicely done, and that's a click from ZywOo as well to take down Henny. And he will follow it up. A 3rd kill for ZywOo, and he's going to make sure they win this round without any trouble at all. Alex with the last kill. But yeah, I just don't want to see... I don't want to see scared Vitality. I want to at least see them try. And at least they have a chance to try and do something in the round. Could have been so much worse already for Vitality, but the bomb is planted, and G2 down long as well. Is Hunter with the P250 is a very good weapon to have in this exact position. Hard to deal with on the side of Vitality. ZywOo, one good headshot there. Modesty, they're getting a bit close. They stack up, and it's one more. ZywOo looking to clean up this round, and he will find a 4th kill. Again, closing out the pistol is ZywOo, and Vitality off to a nice start.
I think G2 just played that just very incorrectly. I think they had the wrong man taking contact. Alexi B inside of the bomb site had a pixel shot against ZywOo, who we know is a phenomenal pistol player. But you can have the long player taking contact here. You can wait until they're actually pushing onto the bomb site, and you have a player in the site and a player in Goose who can double peek and really shut down that retake. But Alexi goes down too quick.
Completely.
Will they descend to the low side? If they get into the site, this util's going to be worth its weight in gold. Honda provides. If they can just lock them down, the bomb will plant. They immediately swing the door open. No one's looking. Apex pulls. Masuta's dead, and Yuri has secured at least a 2-man advantage.
Oh no, Honda took down Vinny.
ZywOo's happening. All onto Keserato. A team kill from Honda. This has all gone horribly wrong incredibly quickly. And that's the end of that. ZywOo closes the case. 3 from ZywOo and a 2v4 from Vitality right out of the gate.
Ouch. That whole round there started so well, but there were 2 problems, one of which was the idea that they actually wanted to blow the door off. The HE from Art landed short. The door swung open from the CTs instead. I don't know if the door actually bounded the nade back or if Art missed it, but then Honda with the team kill took all the wind out of the sails, and ZywOo with another phenomenal CT-sided pistol right there. So Vitality off to a flyer of a start.
They reacted so quick. Vitality were down the vents and contesting before they could even think about getting that bomb down. Shox obviously good. 4 bodies committing out of the apartments. It's Masuta with dupreeh on the box though, and already Magisk has done some damage. Long range, pre-arrival. Farley's back is turned, tagged up nicely. dupreeh with a dunk to finish, and oh, getting messy. Config's here. ZywOo will put him down after the double. Oh, ZywOo's putting everyone down. Another quick click. 2 bullets is all he's used. And that's 3! 3 bullets, 3 frags. ZywOo's in the server as he ascends to the top of the scoreboard.
Yeah, beautiful shots right there.
Bruh.
Any panic you thought you had has just been solved. ZywOo is here to play.
And he just looks bemused, ready to get the next round underway, making sure he understands the game plan. This was Magisk's opener, and it really does soften the blow that these guys have to deal with. And this second shot, let me see that again. Oish. And then number 3.
Sorry, a map. This is a map they need to build statistics on, and one that they don't have many recorded maps of late. So this is pretty big for them. I think they need this. FunPlus Phoenix lost a stressful series yesterday, and they're on the cusp of doing the same today. Big opportunities on that second map, but again, so many narrow victories for Vitality. It's rare you see so many go in favor of one team, and that was just for them to stay alive, and they've done more than that here. Moving towards a 14th round now. 4 men on the ramp of Vitality.
Oh, we're going to get maybe this potential eco ace, anti-eco ace here for ZywOo, who's already got 4. Just been cleaning up so damn hard. Kyojin will find a little at the end. 14 to...
That's for sure. Yeah, about to get M-tracked. Okay, same 2 players in the site. One in the door, back turned. As they start to come out, Masuta had an opportunity to get a kill, but doesn't find that opportunity and realize it. Niko instead, over his shoulder, kills him and his teammate in the back. Balda on top of the smoke, tries to find a duel, but again, like a jackknife, ZywOo comes through quick. Molly into the window, and it's a 3-on-3, but you know, you're certainly not giving odds to the team retaking, even though they flip these doors. It might still be doable, but it's going to be difficult.
They've got to find some way to pry this open with their nades at this point. A nice boost, though, but it won't actually catch anybody out. Ooh. Oh, ZywOo and Apex, they're getting frisky towards window. ZywOo takes down Montu, looking for more. Another kill, leaving just Flames now. He's spinning around, takes down Apex. Shox in the 1v1, and he doesn't lose those. Vitality with their 3rd.
Will be a bomb plant, and they even escape behind it. ZywOo with a kill on Rush. Starting to look a little bit better. They have a single Molotov left on Shox, but there is a smoke left on Config, and if he uses it in the wrong position, well, we can all guess what might happen here. He's thinking about it, setting it up right about now, and yeah, it's going to land on top of the... No, actually, it's going to land a little bit further back. Ooh, this could get strange. Shox is going to be going down. ZywOo with 1 more kill, and now they should be able to get at least a chance for a defuse here. It's a 2-on-2, and Masuta on the 1 angle. ZywOo going to continue with a nice triple, and Masuta swings right on the other side after that kill. What a great afterplant here, especially for ZywOo.
Yeah, that's so well done. I cannot believe Complexity is able to drop that. A couple kills that don't need to come out before the retake really begins. I really think they squandered this 5-on-3. This is a peak from Rush that doesn't need to happen. But man, not able to get things done. ZywOo just does such a fantastic job all the way back at ramp, and he's doing it.
Trying to draw this attention. Niko at the back of sight, just hoping that these flashes from Kenny give him enough space to swing in and frag, and there comes that second. Apex playing anti, but he's unfortunately not going to be able to win that fight. It's the engagement's won by Vitality, but there's still a man down, and ZywOo is looking to change that, finds one onto Hunter, and it's going to be the 2-man retake from G2 up Banana, edging this together. Jax, he's out in front. nawwk's going to flash him onto the line. ZywOo can't see a damn thing. Tries to flick around, and he's done it! On the AK, picking up the quad in the post plant. Man, frags up a storm. And Vitality find a fifth gym.
It doesn't matter if he flashed or not, right? He recovers so damn well. I mean, you've got to be ropeable if you're G2 in that position. They had him dead to rights. I mean, Kenny S cops it through the smoke. Niko, he had no support. That smoke just rendered Kenny S entirely useless. So the B bomb site is always under threat.
They're isolated. Look at it. ZywOo's ahead. RPK behind. Shox went down. It's a bit of a trouble.
Oh my gosh. That's ZywOo taking control of the round, and he's going to get some more as well, folks. What a quad kill. ZywOo's got it for you. No issues. Swift fist bumps in Vitality HQ. As just as it started to get a little awkward, missed nades, dead players. ZywOo shows up with a collat, sprays down the first two, and the others just weren't really ready. Let's see that again. So quick collection, B is open, and there's the rotate dead as well. Not a single adversary shooting back at ZywOo. Quick.
With a reload, going back in, but a flashbang and it's good. He's got two. He's so blind. Inside of the Molotov, ZywOo will find him, but he can't go much further. The back rail mollied off by the CT side. Cole are here with 4 alive.
Look at this.
Boom.
Nade stack into the site, but it doesn't find anything. ZywOo could like sense something wasn't right.
Oh, yeah.
The bomb plant could have been denied there by Rush, but he first had to deal with Apex, and maybe leaving ZywOo alive was his biggest mistake. Who's in with 4 in the round. Leaving it on Blame in the blink of an eye. Down into B he goes. There's the peak, and RPK there to round it out. That one gets snatched away from Complexity with ZywOo offering us one hell of a spray down.
And it's crazy to think that, you know, in the current meta, it's you fake a plant and maybe draw out some grenades, or you go for it and you get grenaded into oblivion.
Yeah, we see it on the A side all the time, and so that's standard, but I actually have never seen anyone fake it out on B because it's less common to even go.
That Vitality could throw at them, like, or I guess the best that the Vitality has thrown at them. This is pretty incredible job from them on defense. Nice counter flashes, 1-for-1 trade. Plopsky's still alive, and he mows down 2.
Well, 2 on 3, another bomb plant here, but Vitality's after plants have not actually looked that great. And in the 15th round, NIP, they've got so many grenades to make this work. If they find out exactly where the Vitality players are, they can use those smokes and Molotovs to block them out and really isolate them. And especially in that corner that ZywOo's in right now. If they Molotov that, then there's no out for him. He doesn't have any smokes or anything to get rid of them. He's going to go for the fight early, though, and he'll take down Rez. Now, let's see. Oh, the grenade lands, but ZywOo continues. More headshots. Now a flashbang, and he wants to finish it, and he will. What a quad kill coming out from him. And a 9th round there for Vitality. That was absolutely brutal.
That was a supreme round from ZywOo. 4 kills.
But we can see there's no timing, so they've clearly studied the demos right here. And ZywOo, the action man, waiting at sandbag, ready and raring to go.
Might not be mollied or checked. It's so early for this.
He's going to swing off this.
Yeah, he will. And he's spotted out too. He'll eliminate them both. More to come.
Still has a smoke.
He can escape the molly. Beautiful maneuver and a greater headshot. ZywOo, the multi-kill master. 4 in the previous and 4 again. Just putting their heads in the guillotine as he knocks them dead. 10 and 1.
Beautiful stuff here. I love all the maneuvers we just saw. Right, the fact that that little B maneuver...
Watch on that follow-up utility from Astralis. That's the scary thing. If you can't just get the ramp control straight away, there's going to be smokes all over the place, and you're probably going to get spammed, but that's the exact pick that ZywOo was waiting for. He couldn't hit it in the previous round, but he hits it this time.
Not an easy pick to find. There is a pixel over the top of those sandbags that you have to try and just wrap your way
nice.
through.
Mizuta, good reflect.
From far, somewhat one and done. And with the spacing solid for Vitality, the trade does come
1 minute. Rotation comes in.
Astralis down a player. Blameath looking to change that. He almost has to here. Magis does cross over. Information gathered as to where Blameath is playing. He's not going to hang around in the position too much longer. Decides to go and patch up the hole upon the top ramp hit and get utility down to stop that short play from coming in.
Big rotate from Astralis. They have everyone here, but it might not matter because
nice,
ZywOo
baby.
is on the server. And
show them, bro. Show them.
With a bang.
That is incredible. 4 big bangs right there from ZywOo, taking 4 players down in the round.
Cheeky little fucker.
Golden. And it's not like he's the only one. JW's having a great game. Pretty much everyone's stepping up. Brolin is going to go down here, though. Shox, 2 and 14. As said, yesterday he got 50 kills over 2 maps. It seems like over time, this might just level out. He continues on this sort of train. And that's the thing we talk about in Counter-Strike. emotional players. I think shox is definitely one of them. The highs are high, the lows can be even lower. At the moment, it seems like Vitality don't have much else to fall back on. They spoke in the interview about going for a looser style. Well, it doesn't seem to be working too well here on Inferno. They've managed to kill off the lurker, but this leaves mousesports in a position where he at least needs a kill. He can't get nothing. JW just runs into the library, and ZywOo, he finally steps up. 3 kills, in fact 4 kills in this round. That's more than the rest of the half.
Push up, but still. Yojin, is he gonna stick around? It's again on that A ramp. ZywOo gonna be able to find the Fanny, and good return. Axile saw it coming, realizing that if the orb is pushed up that far, probably there's a rifle to follow it with. So heads up play for Axile to not get completely distracted. Although ZywOo's doing work, he's hitting a headshot as well and follows it up on Shiro. What a madman. This is what we've been waiting for.
And it is back to B. They have to break this setup. I do not envy them. I mean, it's Viademo. Freiburg proves it only for a moment. Halzak trading. They line up. Was that triple
kill?
Oh, baby, a triple from the ZywOo. And Dignitas do not stop holding hands. That's the 3rd collateral we've seen in 10 rounds of play.
I don't think ZywOo realized what he just did.
He stood still like, oh, it's over? Watch this.
It looked like he was running back. I don't think he realized he got this triple. Oh, no!
That's a Listerine face. Dignitas, isn't it? Like, bloody hell.
They're getting all their highlights in one.
Into the goose, unleashed, but not for long. Nice trade from Zip, has to give up the site, and another advantage retake for Astralis. They haven't lost one of these yet.
This could be the one, though, right? The numbers dwindling. It's a 2v4, Nevera and ZywOo. 2 of the young bloods that were meant to re-energize Vitality. Well, they now got to step up, make that just ZywOo. They always ask this man to clutch. They always ask him to do it, and he so often delivers. Oh, power! No, not a 3rd. It's down to Magisk again, and ZywOo's got to relive the past. Oh, my word! Vitality onto 5, and that there, it's ZywOo delivering back-to-back rounds to close that out for Vitality. And Nuke might have been a wash, but here on Dust, both...
Looking for info, the Glock's going to spot it, but that's all he can do. He can only spot it, and that's going to push them forward on long into ZywOo.
More. A whole lot more. He flashes for himself, wants to take it, get the answers, get the info, get the frag. Lucky's his next victim. Bomb loose, round saved. ZywOo has delivered when it matters most. 4 kills on the AWP, and I mean, that could so quickly have spiraled out of control. You can see Xtaz just trying to contain his emotions after that. Almost all of the best in-game leaders are forged out of necessity. And Apex no different. ZywOo having a field day on long position. They are continuing to try and force the issue. You're up against the AWP. He is not Flash, but you are. Niko just gets himself across, but 2 of the 3 hit. He'd love a headshot. Can't find it. 4 from ZywOo. This time on the lockdown of long. It's like they're taking it in turns. First it's Apex, then it's Kyojin, and this time it's Mr. Woo.
It's interesting, just for everybody at home, maybe you're curious about this, and we do talk about this from time to time now. The seeding order at LAN is completely preferential, whatever you think is best, right? But some teams like having the in-game leader.
Vitality here just taking a risk, realizing they are down so heavily in this round. They've decided to stack that B site slightly, and they're leaving ZywOo's AWP alone on A. I think he might just rotate over at this point. Good shot onto the first man. ZywOo needs to do more, though, and as that smoke comes at his face, I don't think there's much he can do.
Did he? I think he... Oh, no, never mind.
I don't know.
He took
close.
4 damage off the balcony. I saw the red there, but it wasn't from the shot. Talk about shots, that's quite one. An exchange of headshots, but do they really want to commit to losing all these rifles and likely giving NaVi some extra? Well, I mean, if they keep getting frags now, they've got the time to do this with the kits on 2 of the 3 players, and in they charge. Oh my god, they're going to actually do this. Flamey in the pit now. Someone's got to get on the bomb. The retake's ridiculous. They're just running at ZywOo, giving him the kills, and they've given him the round as well. That should have been a round for NaVi. That should have been their first round, but I think they were expecting the save, and
yeah, the collapse is is real heavy once it's coming in. 4th kill for ZywOo with the AWP, and he'll go down eventually, but it doesn't really matter. They'll save the AWP, and they're up 8-0 with... Oh, God.
He didn't even care that he got hit in the face with a Molotov. That is such a cool triple kill. Look at the flames everywhere as well. All right, well, it's time for NaVi to dig deep.
Do here. They had an early plan. They wanted to hit in towards that A-bomb site quickly. They got absolutely shut down. A couple of quick frags went the way of Faze. So how do they start to recover this round? The rotations have been good from the CT side as well. They've got Cold in towards short. They've got Brokey. So actually both AWPs holding the B-bomb site. Not conventional, but I can see how it would work as the bomb starts to make its way into the apps, and it is going to be this double AWP hold of the B-bomb site to try and stay firm. Molotov perfectly timed, 25 seconds left. That is going to slowly eat away at Vitality's chances as they look to plan the execute. Cold trained in on the cross. The flash will do nothing. He'll get the first onto shox. ZywOo unable to trade. Alex at least gets one onto Rain, but that's a bygone fact. ZywOo gets another and perhaps opens up half an opportunity. Gets the no-scope as well. That's the bomb down. Niko takes out his teammate in the meanwhile, and it's the 1v1. It's ZywOo versus Niko. The two heroes, and Vitality will get it.
Very streaky.
Big streak. And that's what we've seen so far in the second half as well.
They're running through the flames. They're taking so much damage. I can't believe it. They're just a shot away from death. ZywOo's going to pick up 2 with the AWP. And easy there for shox. He just continues. He can't even see anyone and still makes it work. A quad kill at the end for ZywOo. They just showed up where he was, and he doesn't miss a single thing. He is 32-14. We've only played 24 rounds. What an absolute god.
The gamble doesn't work. This is agony. Xyp9x even getting that opening kill on Nivera, and then it's just, this is the change to double doors, where ZywOo can cover more ground with that AWP now that he can look up to upper dark with the op from mid. Doesn't need to...
As well. Oh, looks like a pretty good shoulder for Dexter, but ZywOo still picks him. Man's lightning fast.
I was going to say, I feel like mousesports are going to start building up that confidence a little bit off the last few rounds. Gun rounds have been looking really good for them so far, but that sort of drops them back a peg a little bit, losing Dexter early on in the piece, now having to play out another 5-on-4.
BMAS again investing a bit of util in towards bracket, trying to keep those rotations on A honest. But look, Mao's going to go back to the tried and true. Go hit the small site with a numbers disadvantage and see if you can get something working for you.
Util once again going to be expended onto the B-bomb side for mousesports, but these dry peeks into the AWPs are not really working out too well. ZywOo gets another, and he's making it look easy at the moment. masuta just boosts it up on top of the flower pots, and yeah, I have to say, when mousesports loses the opening frag in any given round, it really doesn't look good from there.
Thing is,
but they just decided to save it. 6-3, yeah, that would have been, if you force up here, that's a lot, that's a big part of the half on risk.
Do you need anything else but ZywOo on the AWP? I guess that's the question that we're about to get answered here. He's already got the 1 kill. Grenades are raining in. He's trying to turn around in case there's a flashbang. There's a second one. Oh, and a third on top, and Apex with the headshot. And the answer is clear. Just ZywOo with the AWP is all you need. He's going to get the last 1, 2. A disgusting quad kill to steal the round away from NaVi.
Yeah, but that's also a very weak rush. It seemed like NaVi got very surprised to see the op at that B bomb site, and nobody wanted to challenge. There was not a single real attempt at a trade in that push. Here we go, there's seconds between each shot.
Yeah.
He has plenty of time to get into a new position. And the stack for Vitality
can really quantify. So we were discussing whether it should just drop at the feet like the AK.
I think it makes more sense. I don't see any reason not to. ZywOo just lining up 3. Just a standard day in the office for Mr. ZywOo.
Did Poison not see him? I don't know how much time he had on that, if I'm honest.
Use the one-way. Wow, it's not even really that much.
Oh, Rush trying to get away as well. The reaction time. ZywOo on for the ace, and he might as well get it. NATO Safix is quaking in his...
Magic's now starting to come through the close wood. Magic's now clearing that position. This is really well played from Team Spirit to get Magic's into this position. They really feel like getting him into con is going to be a big playmaking opportunity. And he gets into jungle as well. Magic has done so much to get here.
Apex just rotated over to A from this sort of CT position, so now ZywOo has to make sure he's ready, and he is. Early kill, good. He's not going to get this one, or is he? He somehow survives out in the open, and ZywOo cleans it all up. Quad kill on the round. I thought he was done for as he rotated back to B, and even though he wasn't ready for them, he still gets away with it.
Not many players can do that. Not many players can figure out a way out of that situation. He was dead to rights as he came out the window. Somehow hits a reaction shot to land damage, stays alive, and the wallbang headshot on the exit as well. But this is the start of the round. Filthy headshot. Good information.
Round here for Vitality. The first round where they can do the full buy with full nades, have everything going for them.
Yeah.
And then ZywOo plays aggro as well. And Vitality needed to show that they had some fight in them. Otherwise, NaVi were looking likely to just start running away with this first half. And well, I mean, as far as Vitality are concerned, I mean, for both of these teams essentially, as we get a little bit of a walk down the vents, as I was already in position down here, could get some action in a second.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have backup right above him, so I don't think he's too worried about that window. Boomage going down, so bomb plant, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. He takes another one, a quad kill where it looked like he was just never even in danger of getting fired back at then. So incredibly quick, which, you know, we've come to expect that by now.
It's actually nuts right now how much of a home map this is for NaVi. 75% win rate, 12 wins, 4 losses. I mean, that is just,
yeah.
And that's over the last 3 months. I mean, this has become their map. And every series, that's, I mean, it kind of...
Main guy on the back of this smoke fading. Going any wider than that, you're in the firing line of this orb. Or is he firing lines or firing blanks? Nope, that one's a bullet. Right to Kenzie. ZywOo, he hits his flick on the run boost. Oh, yeah, not even hard. Plenty of warning and easy enough. ZywOo on for all 4 in the yard. It's just done. No chance on the eco. 11 rounds to Vitality and back to the buy for 4s. Yeah, it's close now, right? It is. Vitality are kind of nipping at their heels, bringing this one more and more into their favor as time ticks on. Now, this is where, for 4s, right, having this kind of young, hungry squad, it's going to be a big test to see if you can keep the nerves in check. Hasn't been a problem yet, but 4s have been winning. It's easy to be riding the high. Can you power through the lows?
He did have all the success. He was a huge name at the beginning. Had to take some beatings. Oh,
had to take some beatings, some mental beatings along the way. Needed guidance from veterans as well, you know, just trying to get his head straight. And eventually, you know, he managed to get back into it. That's the beauty of Config. It's just truly amazing to see him here competing under the Astralis banner.
all right, yep. Good play from ZywOo. Instead of running for the Molotov, quick to pull out the smoke and extinguish it. So they get the early kill on Blameth, but Vitality have used a lot of their nades to make sure that they could get back from all that action. So they only have the 1 smoke left on Apex.
Oh, man, though, holding close. It is going to be shox. With that MP9, let's see, lines him up, only 1, but that sets it up for ZywOo. Double headshot, make that 3! Beautiful round. ZywOo coming up with the digs, and Vitality, that is what...
PK misses it from heaven. Tabson could get lower. Do they want to crunch ramp to join him in that B-bomb site? Only ZywOo here with the deagle. He's got a molly, but might not have much of a warning to throw it out. He's fighting. Molotov comes down. They go right through. Before it pops, that's a shot. ZywOo with the spam, and the deagle looks delicious. He's looking to finish it off on his own. Great round. Anti-eco is clean as can be with only shox dead. And now Big come in with their first buy round in number 4.
That's just despicable. That's absolutely gross.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, the deagle's 2 body shots to kill, right? So ramp, pretty obvious choice for it. I'll just nail them with that. I hate that.
Good work, Rush. We've enjoyed what you've done
Appreciate
today.
you, Rush. It's been great.
Watch this run boost. Apex is about to bop him out of the air. He's positioned.
Apex is the one scouting.
Oh, he's got 1 HP! ZywOo can't believe his luck. Look at that. Collateral damage.
Oh, you'll take that
How many bullets has he got in
day.
his fan mask? We'll never know. Never know.
God, Rush, why'd you go to the free cam?
He pulled out his knife.
Ugh.
Blame ZywOo.
I won't blame
So he's on 84, so he hits him for 83. And he doesn't take any full
25.
damage.
It's like he's 3 or 4 more here. Yeah, there you go.
And he had 11 left.
Wow, that's the neatest and tidiest way to deal with that. Certainly. 11 for Vitality. What's going on?
Funny jump spot in ZywOo. What kind of crazy plan have you got now? He's tucked himself in. He saw them jump peek, and he knows that he wasn't spotted, so he just waits, lines up the double, and is in doing so likely just won the round for Vitality.
Yeah. Right, like he's a bit of map control trying to get taken for Gambit. Like you said, they see nothing. Short clear, guys are moving in. And even though ZywOo could have taken that shot through the wall and probably done good damage to NaVi for free, it's the patient play that pays off. 17-6, dirty game out of ZywOo right now. And he is not done, I can tell you that much. NaVi waiting on top of the sandbag. They're walking out Monster. Oh, dearie me. Nice nade, but it's not going to be enough. You need to win some fights right now. NaVi's going to try and make it happen, aggressing, but caught on the back. He gets one. ZywOo doubles up, and he's looking for the ace.
He's on for the ace,
against this force. Yeah, T-side was just one-on-ones up B. And, I mean, you know, he got a couple in the last round, grabbed that gun from B and got the retake going. Maybe that could invigorate him. In the second half. Device very close and wallbang by ZywOo through the wood. Shox looks to follow up. He can't. ZywOo, his turn again. Does connect the head. 2 on 3. It shouldn't be around, but you can never count this Deeg out. Masuita's on long, and he's won another 1v1. Now he can start to wrap the B bomb site. As long as ZywOo doesn't lose the package, he's got Masuita on a timing to backstab S-Tag. This leaves Hampus with nothing to do, so he aggresses towards mid.
Oh, it's so weird. The timing's so odd, right? ZywOo is
sandwiched.
ZywOo's kind of aware of this idea that someone could be creeping down middle. He's waiting around right now to see if he gets re-aggroed onto. But as you say, he's somewhat sandwiched in. ZywOo, oh no, he's seen the barrel. Hampus needs this kill. That's the bomb. This could be it. But ZywOo's nailed him with the deagle. And now it's just S-Tag. They know they...
With the A1S, I know certainly it's situational. I think at this point, I'm going to say it, I think it should be choosable in-game. You shouldn't have to select beforehand because I think there are different roles that can be played with it. Certainly smokes, that comes to mind. Good flash into the apartment. ZywOo does get one back. MP9, he's got to be so careful because the AKs are wrapping, but he was aware of it, and Marek didn't look in the right direction. That gives him a headshot, an AK to play with should he elect to go for it, but he's just going to farm cash at this point in time, which is great for the Opper. Pistol even works at that range. ZywOo's on for a great start. I think he's up to, what, 4 kills that round? He's got to be at 7? Yeah, 7 indeed. So pretty solid start.
Yeah, that's a really worrying sign for eHome. If ZywOo's just going to be willing to take fights across the map, if he can get involved.
I feel like they were almost a better team in those first 2 maps. Vitality, by the end of it, changed the story a bit. They've woken up. Now they look stronger than ever, and ZywOo's not having a bad map here, so... I don't know, does this only get worse? Look at the adjustments. Oh my god, pistol kills are worth their weight in gold. You know, 1 let alone 3.
Yeah, right. Vitality looking very good for this pistol.
Oh, he's just feeling too sharp right now, man.
I know.
The juices are flowing.
That's the problem with the kills. Yeah, there's so many eco kills, but it's still sharpening that tool, and what a tool he is in a positive fashion. In a positive fashion.
Yeah.
He's an instrument of death.
Right.
21 for 9.
Yeah, he's the whole shed. He knows how to do everything. That is crazy. The adjustments are just beautiful. Third player has no idea.
He's so good, in fact. They forced a timeout onto Mouse.
Yeah, the read's looking a lot better for Vitality, but also just the early fights. In a lot of the prior rounds, they were losing a player early, and that puts you on the back foot.
Ils vont pas très loin dans l'écho, hein, pour acheter un peu plus. Non, pas d'enchaînement cette fois-ci, pas de headshot. Oh, aïe 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 aïe. C'est dur les contre-échos. ZywOo. Attaque ZywOo. ZywOo attaque ouverture. ZywOo attaque clear PP. ZywOo.
Advantage has started from Astralis. Device against the scout, and he still gets bested.
And Apex has brought it down to a 3v3. This late cat lurk has bought a bit of room for Vitality. It's dupreeh right now trying to throw a spanner in the works, and he will. ZywOo retrieving an AK in these tunnels, making noise though. Still blindsides dupreeh. And now it's Apex and ZywOo. Once again, we're looking at these 2 players to try and salvage the round, but they lose Apex in CT. And now it is just ZywOo. He's also taken up the position of his fallen IGL. Glaive doesn't get the spot, and ZywOo catches a bit of a timing, takes the head off of Glaive, and now this A site is wide open for ZywOo. Magisk, bottom performer of Astralis. He has been struggling both on Nuke with a career low performance and here on Dust, and now he's left to go toe-to-toe versus the best. Magisk has got to dig deep, man. He wants to try and keep them on the back foot, but I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get away from that. Try to spare you some of the humility. Nonetheless, a little bit of a catwalk hit here from the side of ENCE to stack 4 deep. Air's going to get out in front of a big grenade from ZywOo. Followed up with the op shot, and my goodness, he has let it rain on him.
Another one, off for the ace. This could be such a fast ace. Okay, it's kind of slowed down a bit now, but come on, ZywOo. Give us all 5. Don't give us 4. Then it's not impressive. Get it like this. Oh, nearly, but not quite. X7 not ready to give all 5 the way of ZywOo. Instead, it's Apex to get it. Map and series point now for Vitality. ENCE, they need 2 in a row. They need 2 back-to-back.
That's a little freeing. Now they can dedicate all their attention towards this A bomb site, and ZywOo is really, you know, sailing that one home with the T-spawn wrap. You know that everyone's in A right now.
Yeah, they delayed the plant. They thought someone was going to come through the smoke. That's given time for ZywOo to get set up. Broky's timing's missed. He checks the flank, but now he's off it. And if they want to go back for the plant, Broky has to cover it. ZywOo's winning the round from this position, or at least he should. He's right behind 2. There's the first. Broky dead, and ZywOo has stopped the plant. They don't even have the time on their side. Raid in a 1v4, and they're fighting from every which way. It's 5 at the end of the half. ZywOo carries Vitality on his back, but is there room in the pack? We'll have to wait and see. Faze with double digits, ready to close out their map.
Yeah, doesn't look promising. Outside smokes this time. Already conceding quite a bit of early chip damage. You can see shox just throwing his full magazine into the smoke, but to no avail. ZywOo holding that secret. Oh, nothing from Maiden to do. A second, perhaps. It's ZywOo. He's trying to do it all. Ridiculous! ZywOo, you just cannot do that.
T-Forces aren't going to get any easier than the guns we just saw for Vitality, fully bought up. Masuta eats a couple of shots and a nade. Acor flashing his teammate back in. Dexter giving it a go. They're already planting. Masuta does die. The job finished off, but Dexter jumping up, and he's traded after 1. Still up by a player on mousesports. ZywOo trying to force fights, and he's won his against BMAS. Oh, ZywOo, Dirty Deegs back again. It's high noon after all, and 3 on 2 with a gun thrown over to his teammate. They're now both armed. Loses their cap player. ZywOo grabs grenades to throw towards Spawn, but Frozen is up and past them. Ropz is lost in the source, and ZywOo looking for every kill he can find. 4 in the site, and that shouldn't have been Vitality's.
Man, ZywOo really is like an Alton McCree. It is high noon whenever he's around. He just looks at you for a second, and then you delete it in 1 bullet.
Unbelievable.
That's an Overwatch.
Right here, 1-on-1 with Rez. Rez has a Molotov and a kit, and ZywOo really had a pretty advanced or aggressive positioning there to begin this retake scenario. Peeking out the window. You never really know who's on the other side of the window. In this case, it's going to be Rez, working his way up slowly into the site. Taking his time. Not sure where ZywOo lays and waits. That's going to be in the back of the site. So just a crash course, a collision course at that. Who's going to get the shot off first? ZywOo lets Rez into the site. Here's the bomb get tapped, and that's going to be enough to check it. An easy 1 bullet and an easy 1 click. ZywOo makes it look convincing with 4 kills in the round. Really mops up what little bit of trouble Vitality ran into right now.
I'm not sure what was going through Rez's mind. Maybe he thought ZywOo was on the big box in the site, but he was watching door the entire time. He knew that ZywOo hasn't and couldn't have crossed towards the tunnels, but you can see he's not.
And then IP definitely much more comfortable here on the CT side. Down the throat. ZywOo catches a nade, but pops some heads. B is open for business, courtesy of the Woo. And the whole squad decides that's enough of that. And of course, the French are reading them like a book. Ages 3 and up.
Now, this is where if they did take a timeout to say, hey, let's actually play refined Counter-Strike here, they will send somebody in to probe either site just so they know what they're dealing with. Unless Fozy pushes out and finds ZywOo here, then that will tip the scales back in the other direction. Looking for the half-wall boost, being extremely diligent. Faze caught in the open, looking the wrong way, but the kill not landing just yet. More damage done for ZywOo.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, no, he's
the
making
burst!
the shot. He's going to burst him.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're trying to knife you.
Wait, Rez is back a sight. If they run in and don't clear here...
Okay, you really think ZywOo's not going to clear? He's here to do his job. And not only does he find himself stylish and...
Masuda does not have a teammate close by.
Well, that setup's going to have to come from the individual jewels. There's no utility, no Kevlar, no HP for the outsiders for that matter. Obviously, can't go for a save call given the money state and what you get out of the save on the T-side half. Yakinda caught towards mid. ZywOo with the pick. Doubles up as well towards kicker. Here the taps of the footsteps. Seeing the players almost line up a collateral right there. The Tech 9 tap as well. As accurate as you would hope for this young man. 10 kills for him so far. And 5 to the board of Vitality. They have the lead.
Yeah, good to see ZywOo performing, because so far in this group stage, an underwhelming performance is probably the best way to put it. Positive 8 KD difference, only a 1.03 rating across 9 maps played so far. So what better way for your star AWP to really show up in...
You know, some coldzera versus Stewie moments. But right now, it's ZywOo versus Niko. And ZywOo comes out on top at the start of round 19.
It's been almost exclusively rifling and doing a fantastic job of it, actually.
Yeah, he says, wait, people say Niko's the best rifler? Hold my baguette. Oh, Apex, well, he's got one on as well. So this is a flawless, so far, round from Vitality to take away the lead. 10-9 looking likely if they can close versus Hunter and Amanek. We'll see if Apex has any more choice words. But this is perfect until Hunter executes one.
It's like mirroring. They're doing the exact same thing to each other. And Vitality do a lot less searching outside in general. Well, sorry, they do searching outside, but they do it mostly in passive positions, like around the big garage and stuff like that. The forward aggressive setups are a little bit rarer. And to be fair, for most teams, they're a little bit rarer. And this is only one aggressive look so far, but they're very careful about when they take their opportunities to run out around the red box. It used to be a scary position to push as riflers, it feels like everyone.
Атаки, поэтому надо играть аккуратно. Спинс уже на КТ. Причем два красных, смотри, Сурил и Нерц играют под библиотекой. Коктейль Молотова под Мэджиску, он себя потушил, первый красный ушел, по второму красному инфа, при этом умирает сотый, умирает в итоге красный.
И последний Фиарби! Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Ну вот не подрасчитали они, как бы, что если там два большие пески, то вы, когда красные заходите из-под библиотеки, то очень тяжело вам будет. Ну, кстати, Киарби сейчас, может быть, попробует под смычок быстро бомбы побежать на Б, но был готов ZywOo, который ставит точку в этом раунде. Вот он. Герой, старина ZywOo, который еще буквально совсем недавно был новичком. Помнишь, какие ставки? То есть там ZywOo тоже перешел уже из там тир какой-то, 3 команды.
Это когда французская фишка. Что кого-то брать. Вот, пожалуйста, Кьоджин у нас в команде. Вот у нас Мисута. Вот.
Ну, с Кьоджином в итоге, видишь, не получилось там.
Half by Vitality, of course, will be at full strength. They've had good money for basically the entire half.
Oh, ZywOo's just done this so often. He did it in the couple of previous rounds ago and found success. He's doing it again. 20 kills and 5 deaths. He is a man on a mission for blood out there. And for Astralis, they've been able to silently get down to lower. They've still lost the opening pick again.
ZywOo's everywhere. Look at him. He's on B now, and he's ready in case they do go toward B. This is incredible. He's just everywhere. Pushing toward ramp, winning every single duel. 20 kills on a half. You always know it's been a disgusting half when you get 20 kills. And he's in position to get even more to finish it off. Bubsky is here. Will morning the vents and stop any rotations. But will ZywOo stop even more of these frags? There's one. Looking for another one as well. Gets it as well. 22, 23 kills for ZywOo in one half of Counter-Strike. Big 4K from him. He's on for the ace. Unfortunately, Lucky's on the opposite side of the map, so it probably won't come through. Once again, the last alive. But it's going to be a 12-3 half of Vitality. What an absolute run over.
He's going to hear those steps, so he knows that something's amiss.
I am really starting to feel like I'm not really complaining. I don't mind the M4A1. It's not that I think it's super overpowered, but it's actually changed the game a lot now because of how much you can run and shoot with it.
Yes.
I feel like people underestimate, because normally when someone takes a wide swing, let's say you're holding an angle with an AWP and someone is swinging wide against you, normally at one point they sort of have to crouch into a fight if they have an M4A4 or an AK.
Sure.
But it feels like with the M4A1, sometimes a wide swing just becomes sort of almost like I'm swinging wide, but I'm just going to shoot you at the same time. I actually, it's really wild. So you almost have to sort of like recalibrate how you think about some of these rounds. Quad kill for ZywOo. Not going to be any more for Fallen that round, so 4-3.
They can't save the AWP though. That's the important thing. Fallen dies just a little bit out of range. But yeah, here we go. ZywOo just immediately into the spray. The other thing is, it's got such a tight spray pattern. You can take those long-range fights in this.
Ну, есть уже, как мы видим, жесткие ZywOo, Spinks, парочка Magic с Дюприм, ну и Apex на капитане, в принципе, понимаем, местами очень силен, местами может на последнем месте сыграть. Вот такие вот, наверное, по статистике близкие показатели с Керриганом у него. Ну что-то просто они идут на рампу и умирают. Эйс, второй на рампе нет.
Все-таки не хватило патронов у ZywOo, переключился на Юспик, но Кьярби настиг его из дигла. Ну, кстати, когда-то один из сильнейших диглов, напоминаю, Кьярби. В этот раз тоже не дает он спуску своим оппонентам. Но тяжелая ситуация для уже не молодого датского игрока. Падает он в итоге от Мэджиска. И счет становится 4-0. Снова бай. Снова смотрим, что готовили за Т-сайт ребята из Endpoint. Пока что доминация легкая от Vitality. Хороший стабильный счет. Денег довольно много, экономики хватает на 2 подряд, и как раз таки именно...
Old remains of their teammates, Masuta and Apex. Oh, and they're going to join them if they're not careful. Rez, he started this for the Ninjas. Can he finish? He's down. Time. Oh, and the bodies have dropped. They've got 1 second to spare, and Vitality with this 2v4 out of absolutely nowhere.
2v5, I think.
2v5 even.
And ZywOo's now on the flank right now. This is some heads-up Counter-Strike. They're coming quick. Shox needs to stay alive.
Exactly, and he knows it. Survival, integral. He has gone down early. ZywOo's had to change his mind. Ops for apps. It's not bad if he can isolate.
Not even looking.
Not even looking. He's got the 1v1. He's got the flash. Forces ENCE tag off the bomb. Calls his bluff. Gets the info safely. ZywOo's mastering this thinking man's game. Light on time. Has to sit it. Gets the info. Gets the frag. What a turnaround from Vitality. 4 to ZywOo's name. We will discuss it now. And that one will get under the skin of the Ninjas. That was yours.
That was it.
Wow.
Gonna take us there right now.
Yeah, ZywOo's gone for some aggression and supported by shox to an extent. He is on a bit of an island now. Gonna have to use his own judgment. Oh, quick adjustment. That's Flames gone. Mantu does make the AK known and charging into A with another from Mantu. That's sensational. Already gives them so much room to work with. Pop flash across. ZywOo's his next victim. Can't manage the spray. And ZywOo will punish. That's the AK now gone. There's another in play. Alexi is equipped. And ZywOo just peeking at the perfect time. 4. This is the ace. shox denies it, steals it away, but ZywOo just packs OG's bags for them.
Well, there was the chance. Baiting with the Glock as well. Cheeky, cheeky. There's an AK. Oh, there goes the Krieg.
Yeah, that's falling apart quickly for FURIA, and with 35 seconds left, they might not clear shox. No, they've even got smokes in their hands. A bit of trigger discipline has cost him his life. Bit late to withdraw the weapon. If ZywOo falls, which is a big if, in capitals no less, as even with 2 HP, he controls the spray for another. Keserato down the round is Vitality's, and that full investment from FURIA with only 1 kill to show for it.
Now, I promise you it was threatening on paper. I know it didn't look that way, but they got all the real estate they wanted. That was looking like it could have been a fantastic little clamp down on the A bomb site from FURIA, but they've been kept very, very honest. No plant, 1 kill.
So he's 74 on that exchange, 2 after Honda's tag. And will make it a full 3K. He's just come into this half and looking a little possessed. He makes it 4. Jeez.
So that's back-to-back.
Scream just popping off, wrecking simple, wrecking blade, 85% headshot ratio or something ridiculous.
Back when you used to be able to get away with that.
Yeah, and no, it's so weird. Like you look at this now, right, and you've got like Simple in this NaVi squad, you've got like some familiar faces still around him, and the same for Vitality. But just think, like, there's a lot of new generations here in the server right now, even. And the players that were good back then maybe aren't so much nowadays.
Or coaches.
Yeah.
In Blade's example. So still here, still alongside Simple, still coaching the team and, you know, providing impact in that sense.
Well, like the era where like Scream was just like, the guy feels like it was so long ago now.
Right?
So, yeah, it's so, I don't know, man. I love thinking about how much Counter-Strike's changed. Maybe not the game itself, but more the players around.
Pistols on deck. Preemptive utility from Vitality. Looking and willing to duel at range. We have a double pick from now. In a three-man swing here. I like the attempts. But it seems it'll go the way of ZywOo.
Okay.
Getting some kills on the board.
Listen, we'll remember that when he gets 15 kills and say half of them were Niko frags.
Yeah.
I don't think, even though he's had some bad maps this year, which they stand out like sore thumbs, even though overall his rating has been very good, I don't think he's had 2 bad maps in a row. So I don't think he's had a whole series of bad maps. Just the odd, you know, random low kill game for some reason. So I guess that was the...
Yeah, you think you can walk away. Wow. But of course, ZywOo comes up from behind with support. So it's not just the very best, but the rest of his team alongside him. 3 kills on the stairway. It was a solo AK buy from 9Z that worked out for the round win. And this time, those AKs get splattered on stairs.
That's just, I mean, you just got to trade that, right? He's such a monster rifler. You rarely see people be able to do that. You know, obviously, he's normally opping, and it's ZywOo at the end of the day. I mean, very few people are going to be able to do that, but that is the round over and done with. And now the impenetrable setup is lower, so there's really no way to get out of this for a bit. And, of course, man of the hour. Oh, man, look at this. First bullet to the first 2 people, basically.
Yep.
Insta-dinked into body shot. Maybe all 3 of them. Not even sure if he took damage there.
Accuracy reset is quite...
Smokes on the bomb site. That could make things awkward if ZywOo wasn't just blowing heads off through the smoke. God, he makes it look easy. Goes over top of it. There's his 3rd kill. There's his 4th kill.
Oh my God.
Stavn will stop him, but bomb still planted. Deagle in hand. Desperate situation. The corpses stack. There's a selection of pistols for Vitality to choose from, and that's going to be their 2nd round. So 2-1 for the Frenchmen.
We know who Navera's watching. He's always sitting there between ZywOo and RPK. Yeah.
I mean,
or an assist for ZywOo.
So close to the ace.
Crazy.
Look at this.
I mean, listen, this is what the A site's all about. So if you can do this, they can win.
Oh man, it's so
be a
close
lot of
to
smoke
actually
spams in
acing.
staff. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get.
It's holding the flashbang, but Elin may be the only person to swing with it. Okay, Lackey is here as well. Here is the flash, and they have to deliver now. It has to be now. It has to be right now with these USPs. An exchange, but there we go. Apex has been he's being fragged, but Vitality are getting closer to the site, looking to swarm with these T's, with these Glocks. But Nickelback with those Julies. It's now the time for the Julies to strike.
Yes, ZywOo though, he clears up the site and there's very little left here at this point. Crad is all that stands with the USP until he stands no more. Vitality, 14 rounds in Tropic. They don't get the key round to get their CT economy started. They're going to have to force buy every single remaining round. There really isn't too much of a choice. Are they actually going to a save? Because if they do, they're going to be playing against match point effectively. I don't think that they. I don't think that's the play. Oh, we see a Mag 7 on screen. We see a Scout on screen. A Deagle, a CZ.
Gonna start it off with a kill on Shoxy.
Yeah, careful here, because there's 2 P250s in play. One of them still on ZywOo there. It's still a good 2-for-1 trade. And with ZywOo almost dead, they are looking decent right now in the pistol. ZywOo, oh, nice setup. He needed another headshot right away. Misutra's in play, and he's going to find Sip, and suddenly it's a man advantage for Vitality with a bomb plant, no less.
Loads of info as well.
Turn it around. Yep, you're absolutely right. ZywOo trying to open the door, doesn't want to get stuck on the other side. He's back for more headshots, and it leaves Lucky on his own in a nearly unwinnable situation, and they get absolutely shut down. He's offering up, saying, take a look at this. Quad kill for ZywOo. What a brilliant start to the second half of Vitality.
That kid's reaction there is what Astralis feel like right now. Just like, wait, what just happened to us? We just got trucked. Sometimes kills in CS just feel utterly brutal. Just feel utterly brutal. And this is one of those where you just felt that in your...
Stewie 2K behind the wooden pallet. Ooh, hey there. Gets the headshot onto RPK. Tries to go for a second one. That's audacious. And he pays the price, the ultimate price of life. Naf taps into Masuda. Welcome to the server. And ZywOo is looking for more than the first 2. Fallen and Grim are already in position, and then we get that rotate from Alish. Fallen barely alive at the moment, has the kit on site no matter what. Now all of a sudden, Vitality slow things down. Fallen's been spotted. Can't do much about that. He's hiding behind the beam.
These cowards won't peek.
Oh, you gotta be... Oh, he went for the reload, showed his shoulders. ZywOo hits the headshot. Grim gets tapped as ZywOo takes it back. A 2v3 or 4.
Man, and they played it as passively and properly as possible.
Vitality, take the pitch.
I wonder if mousesports, now knowing ZywOo's on this A site, are going to start, when they hit guns, to do the same, to crunch that B bomb site and, you know, try and avoid the majority of Vitality. Because, ZywOo, bit of a comeback from this guy, 4 kills. And these last few rounds for ZywOo have just been stat padding, confidence boosting, and round bending. Up to 8 now for Vitality. 10-5 at the first half, but they're on a road to recovery.
All right, and I hate to pass this info on, but this is just what I'm hearing. You know, if ZywOo gets over 32 kills...
Actually doing a pretty good job of it. Here we go. Astralis starting with a bit of an attack towards the A bomb site. Apex trying to get the instant headshot, but not connecting with the bullet. That's an awkward Molotov, but it forces them forward. And they trade. Oh, ZywOo, what a delicious headshot. He's angling for more, and he will get it too. Glaive is out of it. What a fantastic beginning and a quad kill. ZywOo, he cannot be stopped.
Apex's reactions, man. Can we just watch those every round, please? Thank you. Yes, that is it, man. Look at this. I mean, there's nothing more to it. Astralis, I really admire it. A quick strategy, no time wasted, straight in there. It's brave to call this kind of strat on a pistol round, to just go and look for the fight. But then you run into this beast. ZywOo just utterly...
But Vitality already inside of the site. RBK has no fear, but maybe he should have. Stavn taking him down. Gooch by Cadian. Shox is now low, but ZywOo is still kicking in the sandwich. He has someone locked in. Stavn dropping Alex. This is a mess. ZywOo, oh, he's making it real. He's making it happen for Vitality, but do they have a kit? Do they have a way to get on that bomb? Because it's so far ticked. Tapping on it. S-Tag gets baited in, and ZywOo, 4 kills on that pistol round. Forget maps logged when you got this guy on your team.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh.
It's a ZywOo effect.
ZywOo, he's just...
It's not fair, is it?
No, it honestly doesn't feel fair. Like, whenever you see ZywOo just doing ZywOo things, and you look at him, he's just like this smiley guy.
So
like,
smug.
Yeah, like, you know, he's sat there at his computer.
He knows he's the best.
Yeah, I mean, just incredible. Old back on overpass.
Yeah.
They were at least good in these pistol rounds. And so if that can stay true to Astralis now, they can hit the ground running here to open up their map pick. Double porch side set up though, and ZywOo's taking heads off. He's on for the ace. Not gonna get it. Lucky will remove him. But oh boy, the big boy of ZywOo immediately throwing down the gauntlet to open up this pistol round. Vitality, it's them finding their first pistol in this series.
That's a statement right there, my dear God. That last series ended with team kills. They start with ZywOo nearly killing everyone. Astralis, got to keep their heads in the game because ZywOo's ripping them off. 4 frags in middle, that's just unbelievable.
Magisk actually faking this out, going alone, while the rest of his teammates are thinking with the idea of going up through middle. They have 2 smokes at their disposal, now being tossed for the cross. And now they can look to try and wrap straight through. ZywOo, how is your aim? On point as always, even while flashbangs. He gets 1, now spinning around into action, activating, and it's nothing but headshots to ZywOo. Again, a 4K, an 8th round to Vitality, and Astralis have been comprehensively beaten down.
Somebody should start building the set for map number 3 because ZywOo is alive and kicking. Mentioned it in the last map.
Lower tunnel and ZywOo is waiting. Apex is baiting and ZywOo is eliminating. He picked up the bomb as well. That's very nice through the doors. You're not trying to shut those doors down. Lackey showing some of his rear end, which isn't going to get him a kill, that's for sure. Elian and Lackey combined with less than 20 HP. A great start for Vitality on the defensive side against a very aggressive Entropic team.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to really get much done here, especially with the bomb locked out of their control. Alien with the PT50, unable to find any damage there, so it's looking like it might be a clean sheet. Those Kevlars are untouched, almost.
Yeah, looking pretty good. It's a promising start for Vitality.
They're in the round still.
Oh, we're still in the round.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was a bit worried about that cutaway. I'm like, ah.
All right, well, hey, apologies.
2.5 hours, I reckon.
Okay, well, we'll be rivaling that here, but looks like we're setting up for a heavy B execute. Look at all these nades.
Here we go. ZywOo Masuta hanging out for contact, and he's going to have to find a couple of heads, and they are starting to look like good clicks. Masuta with one, and it's ZywOo up front, keeping it easy. Double frag. No one's get to trade for VP, and ZywOo, the flames aren't going to stop him. And neither Reverter's pro, just Sanji peppered away at through the smoke. Vitality, solid defense of that B site. Not much more you can say when ZywOo says no.
And that's what they're going to need over towards that B site here, right? We've spoken about it plenty of times in the past. Maybe you've been around for the NaVi era of Vitality when you saw them bolster their defense on this very map. Now things are not great for Vitality on Inferno.
3, 4.
Don't look at me, mate.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
My German is broke.
Otherwise, it's just Glocks all around. So I really think this is, you know, normally, especially the current sort of version of Counter-Strike, I don't put that much emphasis on pistol rounds, but this time, definitely do. ZywOo getting some farming action in. Not even going to reload his SMG. He's waiting for more. And he follows up with an ace from the pistol clutch that he had in the previous round. Why not? That's 8 kills in 2 rounds, putting him at 20 and 10.
Niko Cobra!
I mean, why not? Why not?
Farm him. And yeah, that's the AWP if he wants it, guaranteed. He's going to hold on to the MP9 for now, it looks like. Although I'm kind of surprised about that. Why not just go to the AWP right now in this first fire round and just smash his fellows?
There's something...
Apex can drop this smoke. We got 40 seconds left on the clock. Heroic setting up the B execute. Ready to hit the site. Smokes go over. This is a full commit. Bombs towards the front of the pack here.
I like the flash. He's going to try and push on that, and he has isolated Stavn. Good spray. Apex. ZywOo's found all 3, 4. He could even ace it. Does need a fresh mag to do so. Cadian's pushing through, and that's all ZywOo. 5 for the star of the Vitality show, and he makes that one frag he came in with look like nothing. A single man bests an entire squad. Heroic back to the drawing board and back to potential half-buy. Apex was there to soften him up, but it was all ZywOo. Look at that, an absolute massacre of the B take. He barely sees any of the frags he actually gets.
It's a huge round. That is a huge round. They are so fired up right now. Apex willing them forward here.
They come. The rain of Molotovs and nades, the flashbang does keep ZywOo down. There's so much damage when they blink to line up. It's a 4K spray now. Oh my god, ZywOo! He's destroying everybody in his path, but it was the nades that are really the MVP of this round, but ZywOo will collect with an ace.
Fingers and hope that it works. They're running up with him. Here we go. They're going to be grenading themselves.
Plant in the corner. Sorry. This is the whole plant trying to get the bomb down in the corner and nade it in the post plant. I don't even think they're going to get there.
No, they've already thrown their grenades. I thought they were going to do the same thing, but no, they just tossed them all out right away. ZywOo's already got a quad kill, and it could be another flaw. They can't be allowed to have like 3 flawless rounds in the first 8 rounds, and they will. There's the ace from ZywOo just to make things even worse. My God, he's 15 and 2.
Wait, where did those nades go? Why didn't I notice where they got sent?
I think they just tossed them at maybe on that right-hand side. They went for it.
Oh. Some frustration. People getting angry.
De ce Dignitas là pour l'instant, tous groupés pour essayer de surprendre. Il y a 3 joueurs qui sont vigilants et qui vont pouvoir les accueillir. Exactement le même run boost, une HE parfaitement timée pour venir prendre le dessus. ZywOo déjà 4 kills. Est-ce que ZywOo aura l'ace? La réponse est oui, après qu'un petit coup d'USP pour terminer. Ace pour ZywOo, je crois qu'il en a déjà fait un hier.
Bit of trickery, bit of treachery, bit of treason. And now an A play. Vitality fast out the apartments. It's a trade, and it's JW in the position that ZywOo found success in, but instead, it's ZywOo's success that shines through. 2 kills on the opener as A is conceded by fnatic. It's going to have to be a retake in a 3-on-3.
Oh, flusha. If he wins this, though, oh, he just missed the timing. He just missed it. shox, his position in the apartments is still an unknown entity. And as far as flusha is concerned, he just cleared this side of the map, but he catches shox. And now Brolin comes on in, and shox has been removed. Apex and ZywOo, they've got to keep the dream alive. ZywOo flicking back to long, gets one, gets two, and he's on for the ace. ZywOo with 5 to keep that dream alive. A 9th round for Vitality.
Suddenly, this round feels near impossible for ZywOo and Apex. Yeah, you got the bomb down, but where's ZywOo's frags? He's got to start posting something, but from where? What vantage point can he possibly seize? He's even been flanked. And Electronic looking for the cleanest finish. He's been turned on. ZywOo, no health really, but he's still hitting shots. He's already got 3 and 4 and 5 and oh my God, ZywOo! Unbelievable! Practically godlike. He just teaches us how to count. Yeah, I'd take a timeout too.
I said I wanted it. I think we might get it. He was already low from this flank.
9
HP! 9 HP, and then he's able to pull this off. They just strafe out one by one, and he pops every single head.
Oh my Lord, I am close to climax.
There is a good reason for that timeout. I don't think too many players would be in their chairs after that one. That is insane, and that is why ZywOo...
I am a little bit too.
He had a CT smoke down. He had a smoke to cover him from the main angle that you're going to be worried about. But instead, like, I understand thinking ZywOo's going to hunt you down there and wanting to take the fight. But you had 4 seconds left. You stick the plant, you have a chance. You fake it, even if you get 1 kill. There's no way Vitality are giving you both gunfights. There's just no way. They're not going to do it. And that is an unfortunate way to lose your first round. But at the end of the day, it comes down to ZywOo, and you can't take it away from him.
That's what I was going to say about it. You know, at the end of the day, it's
at the half. So I think he's yet to frag in this second half. So he really needs to get going here now that he's got the AWP belt.
Ooh. All he wanted was information, Merrick, but ZywOo...
Probably just screaming in the comms, it's ZywOo, ZywOo!
Remember, we've already seen what happens when you play these situations too passively.
Yeah, exactly. It's making me a bit uncomfortable. Just look how much room he's got. He's like, I'll fake, I'll just faff around with my nades. He will go for the plant on the second. And a bit of chip damage already from that HE. But that's helping him build a mental picture as to where they're coming from. 2 advancing already, contemplating his options and peeking through. Bit of space to maneuver, and there's a duel. Spitty's gone. Health running low for ZywOo, but he's found another and only 1 bullet in the AK. Time to reload. He's up against the AWP. The hard part, perhaps done. Swings out. It's ZywOo. Delivers when it matters most. It felt like a certainty as soon as I saw his name in that clutch.
Oh, so much breathing room right there for ZywOo. The smile on the face, so that one says it all. Absolutely beautiful stuff here from one of the world's best. And this is how it started. Cressy set up for success. 3 kills of his own. ZywOo.
Ace clutch.
Oh, you're right, though. There's certain play.
At a NaVi, lots of very different rounds, but all with the same result. Again, creeping out ramp. They've done this so many times. Bits leading it. shox walked on, and boom, it's through the smoke with an opening kill. He's got to worry about catwalk. There's a double push there, and ZywOo does respond. Now it's clearly an 8-8. And NaVi are running through Molotovs for crying out loud. Smoke will land. Kyojin trying to hide below, and he somehow gets out to default, but surely there's no way he's going to live here.
Oh, he's gone back up. He just got spammed in this position, and now he's retaken this same angle that they think is clear. I like this at least, right? You're trying to play with the hearts and minds. Oh, an Electronic still able to flick onto him. They've got him trapped under Palace, but you're not stuck in here with him. He's stuck in here with you, and now ZywOo all alone in the 1v2. NaVi are bailing. They actually have time to change their minds. They're going back through T-spawn, but...
Sick. Goddamn, SDY. Nice stuff all the same from ZywOo. That's the effect he has. Makes people a little mad. The salt injected into the veins of Spirit.
That was all 4.
Yeah.
And they want more. They're not done.
Oh, he doesn't even get to fight and hold. He's got himself the first. Good
team
flash, team flash, double, make it a triple. Okay, ZywOo, I know you want the ace, bro.
Oh, no.
He gets it.
No,
Gets it. 1 second left to spare. He steals it away.
He didn't need to face.
Gave it to him, didn't he?
Oh, all right. Well, I guess ZywOo didn't get his AWP in the first half, so they thought, all right, you're having a second crack.
Have a round.
We'll give you the ace in the second.
Oh, that's completely shattered Spirit.
Oh, look at this, though. AWP in the lower site getting an ace. You don't see that ever.
This reaction shot, it looked like it could have really lost them the round there. Just enough time to reconsider his approach. Okay.
Vitality are to jump on top of this round. They have stacked 3 players over on A, flashbang through, but it doesn't affect JW. And he holds on, but so does ZywOo. Be careful, tread lightly, ZywOo will punish you. And the thin veil of weaponry has been cracked, crunched, and ZywOo's not slowing down. Oh my god, ZywOo.
He needs another headshot to force them back to the B-bomb side, but they're already moving out. He's actually somewhat close to hitting that one. Gonna get a chance to reload when he comes back to check. Gonna be a lot more people there, but the backup is here. The M4 has shown up. 40 seconds. Good spray for Hobbit. That might have been what they needed. ZywOo back at it again. He will find a third and a fourth headshot as well. The Deagle is everywhere, and it's Hobbit on his own. 1-on-2. 29 seconds now. Don't fall. Don't give him the ace, but there it is. What an absolute monster.
I think even Apex saying I was ready. I was there. It wasn't even needed. That is so spectacular from ZywOo. This whole round put together. The patience, he's got no tools. He's got no teammates with anything to help him. This is just brute force from one of the best players in the world.
He wanted to go for the spray. It looked like it was going to work out. Puts Dexter low, but not low enough. And Team Spirit might be on for a 7th here. And it's up to Masuta and ZywOo, but a nice first shot from the AWPer. Dexter replies back in kind, leaving ZywOo alone. And that scope obviously will have been heard. They know he's towards lobby. Just which angle did he push from? It's going to be squeaky. And the no scope. He spots out the second player as well in the site. Could still win this one. He tried to go for the wallbang through the site. Doesn't like it, but the no scope. ZywOo, a 1 versus 2. And he keeps a Team Spirit within arm's reach, ties up this game. And what a moment.
This one underway, and it's all going to begin with an A play from NIP. Masuta back here in CT spawn has Apex and ZywOo inside the site to help him out. And ZywOo, here's a nice start to the pistol. What? Oh my goodness, he's on for the ace. Oh, he's going to get it. And that right there is why I'm flying the French flag right now. Team Vitality, they lock in a pistol round. ZywOo with an ace to begin this game. And this is what happens. If you ignore your demons catch up to you. And that's what ZywOo is. This guy is some otherworldly being. And, well, quite the beginning to this series.
That's to be careful, especially around the corner of that smoke. So short becomes very important, and ZywOo has to hold it alone for now. I think Apex may be on the way. Indeed, he is. You lose long, you hold short. You lose short, you hold long. Otherwise, your retake is going to be very hard indeed.
Ooh, very important one there, and Vitality will actually have lots of players in position, but they're out there in the open. Nice shot from ZywOo for the cover. Another one from ZywOo, just in his stride. So easy for him, and now Alien at 1 versus 4 with the AWP stuck by the car position. Bomb lost on crossover. They are swarming him. Alien able to use the smokes to isolate Jules, but ZywOo can't be denied. Taking every single kill, gets the ace there. Insane stuff from him, and that's what you'd expect on such an important round like this.
I saw the odds at the beginning of that round, and I thought, oh, these aren't really fair. Entropic could be better than that, but now I'm not so sure. Now I'm not so sure. We're in that time cap.
No, it doesn't seem like something you should be accidentally buying, but these things happen.
Well, they're going for the little toilets pop and just 1,400 investment to Desert Eagles, and the timing favors them. It should enable nothing for ZywOo. No issues at all as he makes himself some quick cash and massacres them all with his MP9.
Oh, he's chasing for the ace.
And he'll take it no less. Well, that's some nice padding for the stats.
I always struggle with that one. Stat padding.
Stat padding.
Yeah.
Pads.
Yeah.
Stats.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm
we
saying
could consolidate the 2 words.
Stabbing.
Stat. Yeah, that's possible. ZywOo, by the way, mate, this ace isn't as good as Swish's ace. It's also not as good as the 4 kills that Apex got that should have also been an ace, but I think Swish has denied it with the TK. Right, so the 5 kills are good.
Pretty vital. They're going to get a kill off that as well. Nice shot from AZ.
So quick. With that scope on the Krieg, too, it just makes life so good. Carby going to be able to whip around. Oh, they don't even look right. Yes, they do. ZywOo. He won't fall for it. He will respect the fundamentals. Yeah. Check your corners, boys, when you're going through. And he does find that kill. So wonderful work there on his side. Keeping it a 4-on-4, and ZywOo now with the Krieg picked up, gonna find one. shox misses the shot with that AWP though, so he's at risk, looking for support from his teammates. He knows that he's close, and Hazy guessing that shox, he wasn't gonna go for the repeat. He pays for it. AWP in play here still with Yugi. He's got the bomb as well, stuck on the slope. They will commit to the boost, and do they realize ZywOo, once again the hero, the absolute beast. Quad kill for ZywOo in the key round here at the end of the half. 7-8 it finishes.
This Electronic now sees exactly where he's at. Oh, he buys even more. Oh, it's so good, but it's only one. All of that patience, and it only amounts to one. Simple over the top of the stairs. A 3v3 with health advantage here for Vitality, and look at this, it's a no-scope to the chest of shox. ZywOo's got the answer, and he's got the clutch. Back-to-back for Vitality, and when you think that he started that round by missing his op shot up close, a teammate taking his place and gunning down this first kill so that Vitality could crack open A site.
Absolutely perfect spacing.
Who survives the entire endeavor? It's ZywOo with his clutch.
Give him a chance.
Find him. Another couple of kills. Great headshots coming through. 3 of them so far, and looking for more. Nearly getting that one. That's going to at least get him onto the site. Let's see if they can hold it and get the bomb down. Apex is now out on long, and he's about to have a really good angle against them. Swinging wide for the fight here. He's got no cover, though, and Device will take him down. Oh, but ZywOo will end the round. No bomb plant. 3 kills on him, and man, some explosive pistol rounds we've got going on.
We do, right? And it's the ZywOo factor once again, although you got to give it to Vitality. They set up to counter this sort of fake. Apex's position right there outside of Upper Dark. He sees if anybody's coming through that smoke, going to use that lurk. It's early info. It allows for his team to set up towards A, but then you've got ZywOo who just shows up to clear.
His back was turned as Glaive engaged, and still the frag found. Equalized now. Apex through, the smoke goes down. It's Blame. Magisk through. They've got 3 committed to the A site, and now with Farley and Blame gone, they can plant uncontested. 1 short. Disconnected from the pack, but Config still contributing. And Zipex too, all the way from jungle, long range for this retake. And it's just ZywOo. Config and Zip. He has that smoke, but does not want to spoil.
It's not planted for him right now. It's default plant, so I don't know if he wants to fight them or let them in. Looks like he wants to fight.
Up and over. Oh, just looked away. Just looked away. And on the drop, the inaccuracy. He gets one. He gets them both. Vitality secure the 8th. And it's at the hands of ZywOo.
Here. From their point of view, he doesn't have an AWP yet, but he's playing real close. 30 seconds. This is either going to be fantastic or it's going to be a nightmare from ZywOo. Oh my God, what an ace! He took down every single one. A one-man army at the catwalk, and Vitality get to 7 rounds.
Well, we figured out which one it was going to be. That was spectacular. I mean, the only thing better than ZywOo is how many of them were just so blind.
Yeah.
What an absolutely perfect flashbang. Everyone from G2, full blind, no ability to react in time.
You ever seen some of those nature shows where the lions show up to fight the hyena?
Catching, just because you see like how ineffective that flashbang
I was wondering where the 4th kill came from, so that answer it. ZywOo towards the crossover position.
But they had what, like 3 or 4 people defending that B bomb site?
3 in B and then 1 crossover, yeah.
Yeah. And still, I mean, they all ended up fighting alone, right? There was no chance for any retaliation.
It just looks so good to me. The smoke down tunnels is like, yeah, that's it. I'm buying this. Looks great. But wasn't quite enough. There's Vitality on your screens right now. North. Decent lead, but that round is going to be costly. It's going to be 4-2. They have 1 buy.
1 versus 2. That bomb is only just planted. There's plenty of time. They do not have a kit right now. There must be one on the bond side, I'm thinking, but can they find out where he is? They need to get on him right now. They have a smoke as well on Magisk, and he's just crouching back in. He's realized no one's in middle. Magisk gonna put up that smoke, but he's jumping on top. He goes for the kill, takes him down. Device in the corner, and ZywOo again taking him down. Vitality to pick it up.
Oh, this will be the kill, though. It did look good. Estag gets himself in a prime position. Blame F. At this stage, finds himself a graffiti. Remember, like you said, he's low. No kit, no nades, 28 HP. Just needs a brutal headshot here. Not going to happen. It's ZywOo who delivers it. Got to be one of the scariest prospects in the game, going up against the likes of Simple.
Hold from long. The retake needs to be on if the bomb can get far enough. Remember, it's not fully committed and it's down on top of the site. Stewie's the last alive. He's got to look back over to find ZywOo.
ZywOo 1 versus 1 against Stewie 2K. We'll see if there's any chance this bomb can get planted at this point. It is down on the site. And there we have ZywOo looking towards long. He has got position now, and that's a hell of a shot. It will be ZywOo to close things out here. Remember, they did manage to take down Liquid on Dust 2 in Cologne. It's the one map they did take in overtime. Didn't quite have time to find the shot. It's ZywOo now, and he's been winning clutches all day long. He gets the first kill. It's up against Daps now. Who will blink first? And ZywOo just so precise. It's a clinical 2 versus 1. He looks so calm.
A fighting retreat, but he's even worried about the flank. He knows that Astralis has been working this map so well. There's one shot. Vegas not going to be able to punish him. Good follow-up from ZywOo, but they're still searching, and he's got another. That's 3 kills in the round. He can go for this. He can go for this so much. I don't think he's going to win it. Oh, Astralis overextend, and ZywOo has pulled something out of nowhere. Way too early to commit that many resources, that many players to the hunt.
Oh, it's so ridiculous. Especially the way that he finishes it.
Yeah, like, a little one tap.
The Mag 7 tags another before Sicko finishes. Just ZywOo then to go 1 versus 2 to shatter the dreams of an impressive round from Greyhound, and he's got a real shot at it. Sicko's dancing with him on the site, but it's not for long. Molotov keeps Dick Stacy at bay for bomb retrieval. ZywOo's playing this perfectly. Smokes off the library side, will get the bomb down. They can't be peeked. Immediately from short, now holding the line.
Oh my goodness, if Dick Stacy can pull this one off, it'll be one for the ages. But ZywOo, always so good in these positions. He seems to have a solid understanding as to where Dick Stacy's positioned. His crosshair tracing it around, and he absolutely nails the headshot there. I can't stress enough how massive that round is. It doesn't matter, it comes down to the 1 versus 1. A Vitality winner, it's a full eco for Greyhound Gaming. The only saving grace they have is Malta got, what, 3 kills with a shotgun.
Yeah, okay.
He farms $900 per kill here. So he has $4,600 though. His teammates at $1,900 apiece.
Flash is over Yugi, that's an important kill. RPK there by Graveyard, but he's going to go down to AZ. ZywOo in the corner. He's going to pick up the first headshot. Almost sprays it down. AZ's got 1 health, and that jump up did not save him. That's surviving on 8 health.
There was an absolute roar from the Vitality camp. They really wanted that. Huge.
Right, they've been amazing in this bomb site, and Breezy's going to do it again, taking down Apex. All of the advantage gone. Now, it's on ZywOo to try and save it, and he's picked up the one almost chasing him through the smoke. That would have been it. He's got a minute. He can go a lot of places with this.
He could go towards A still. He could bait this out. They're both towards short. Breezy's low as well, and these are the sort of rounds ZywOo is a specialist in. Oh, the grenade is beautiful. Oh, he's going to line them up. He's done it! Again, ZywOo will keep them in the round. 33 frags to his name. This guy is something special. Every single game, he delivers.
Oh no, the bomb plant. It might be right in front. So, oh my God! He lines it up and shuts it down! And now we just need to wait. They can't plant the bomb anymore, Tarek. There's no time. He does get it in the last possible second. And ZywOo is back for more. Looking for him. Already with the triple. Just needs one more click of that scope. And Tarek is hiding behind Tetris. ZywOo knows. Back-to-back quad kills. Winning it.
They have to move forward. It's the only way out. It's the only way to victory, and it's just not going to happen. ZywOo with 2 kills. There's the CZ. Art needs to back off. They cannot allow this escape route to open up for ZywOo. It's a 1 versus 3. Just keep running back with that AWP. ZywOo desperately trying to find him, trying to open things up, and he's done it. Now he can get over towards A. A mistake by Art, and ZywOo can clutch this and keep Vitality alive.
Yeah, well, it would have to be the ace clutch, wouldn't it? That's what he's gunning for, and if you want anyone left on this Vitality team in this kind of position, it's got to be him. 15 seconds, plenty of time to put the bomb down, nobody near to stop him either. And now just peeking out, I'm not sure if he saw that, doesn't seem like it. Smoke going to be going up, and they almost have to respect it. Through the smoke, he nearly takes down Vinny. And Quesarado coming in with that AWP. Maybe he could, I wish he could have found another weapon. That could be a harder weapon to try and retake with. Now he's out. Past the smoke as well. They line up for him. ZywOo, oh, there it is. The ace clutch able to pick it up to get Vitality to 8 rounds. Molotov to clear that one out. Tarek, that's the Molotov you want right now. RPK forced out into the open, and they must have heard him running as well. He's in so much trouble. Tarek will take him down. A good double kill for him, and now it's all on ZywOo here. 14 seconds left. Oh no, the bomb plant. It might be right in front. So, oh my God! He lines it up and shuts it down!
And now we just need to wait. They can't plant the bomb anymore. Terry, there's no time. Oh, he does get it in the last possible second. And ZywOo is back for more. Looking for him. Already with the triple. Just needs one more click of that scope. And Tarek is hiding behind Tetris. ZywOo knows. Back-to-back quad kills. Oh my God! They never stood a chance. How does he win that fight? He's out in the open, chest out, fighting every single one, and somehow he comes out way on top. ZywOo now trying to fight his way back, and he's gonna have to get the ace to try and shut this round down and bring his team maybe finally back into the game a little bit. He's got the right idea, but Dren again is such a smart player. He's been playing forever, and he's sneaking up behind ZywOo. Still can't get the kill, and now Sanji ready and waiting. ZywOo, he's just tapping away at the door. He wants to fight. Is he gonna be able to get it? Still alive and only at 56 health. That's not a lot against that USB. He fakes the bomb a single time, and he's got the right idea. The ace in the pistol.
You see that smoke ball coming outside again from Vitality. Apex and Alex, the two normal entry fraggers for Vitality, will be leading the charge through back halls. Kirby and Yugi in the area to defend. Kirby holding big. It's just Yugi back here with the op, and he does get one and gets away.
It's always a slippery avenge kill ground down in sequel. Once you get the first kill, you can go back for the second volley. AZ though going to trade up with ZywOo. Gade is able to deliver the fatal blow for RPK. Apex in the meanwhile though will find Kirby at least, so bringing this back into a doable round for Vitality. ZywOo though is struggling, sprays through the smoke and connects onto Gade. Wants to fake to draw out another player in Valda. Timing nearly working against him, but he spins around just in time to find, and it's going to be a 2v4 clutch, I believe, at the end for Vitality. Pretty nutty stuff, but now North
be assisting them. That's going to be Dexter for now. He throws a flash. I think this is them going in. Flash is decent. RPK has to fall back.
Yeah, he's going to drop that smoke to try and play around, but already ZywOo's kind of done all the heavy lifting. Dick, Stacy, and Malta were the only ones to actually get on towards the site. The rest are still locked out. It's a hard reset as they fall without making any impact. The rotate has come in. And speaking of rotate, look at Dexter.
How's he done this?
Yeah, he's going to likely get one hit. Takes Apex out before things get awkward. And you hear the call immediately come out from Apex. A bit of a scream. ZywOo, though, he's on for the ace and just the fort. Urcast PT50, yeah, just not necessarily being the operative word, because Urcast, his odds are stacked. He will grab himself an AK. That does change things. They know where he was. NBK has highlighted there, and wow, pushing through the smoke. They want to do damage. They want to just get ahead of this pace, ahead of the smoke. Good spray, but not good enough. Finally, Lal does go down, and so does that bomb. One close, though, could contest. Apex can put some bullets through that smoke and does so. Nothing connecting just yet. Hellraisers, they are not really equipped for this retake. Just want to try and take any fight that they can be given by the CTs. For now, the smoke's still plumed, and they back away.
Have it. 3-0 conversion for Vitality, just what they needed after a bumpy start in the first half. They were, what, 6-2 down, and managed to pull it all the way back to 9-6, and a fantastic start here on their T side. Remember, this is the pick of Hellraisers as well, so they can keep this up. They're on to something quite great here. 3-0 confirmed, but the full buy for
Molotov back in, and that's actually separated Vitality from one another. These two players are out along. JW maybe getting a bit overzealous there with the Deagle. Oh, what's... Whoa, they're down short. Ah, Brolin. He's not an owl. His head isn't meant to do this. He's having to swap back and forth. Vitality, they are running, they are sprinting, and they are lunging towards this B bomb site. They're going to get in. They're going to get across. They beat Golden here. So that bomb plant can now come in, and it's a banana plant as well. For Vitality, that's perfect, especially with Alex waiting ever so sneakily down here in. He's gone by. There we go. We'll get flusha at the very, very least. And now that's a rifle retrieved as well for Alex with the bomb planted, as we were saying, open for banana. There is surely no way. Oh dear. Oh dear.
See ya.
ZywOo peeking round the corner. 4 kills for him in that round.
ZywOo's going to post on the angle now as well, and that is not looking good for Faze at all. If you're just going to run straight at ZywOo without dealing with him, obviously, we'll see how it turns out for you. shox now elects to take the peak, and 15 HP for Brokey, at least is able to trade him back down. Still, the numbers are depleting, though, for Vitality. Brokey might have something to say about it, though. Gets ZywOo down low, can't finish him off, and not expecting the peak. And
Why
it's all onto Niko.
You've tagged him to 6 HP, only ZywOo re-peaks with the CZ there.
Yeah.
He knows he's good enough to do it.
Niko hasn't really had much of an impact on this round at all. He did take control of Secret. ZywOo's waiting for him.
You can't catch him off. He's just too clued on.
Yeah.
That was a ridiculous.
Flashbang, he turns around too late. His teammate inside the site gets taken out before he can react, before he can save him. And then you've got no one to actually defend the bomb site. It gets way too desperate. A chance, one chance for Vitality. Once down, 5 rounds in regulation. Now able to take this map, take this series, and ZywOo's gonna deliver one more time. 2 kills. B bomb site is open for the taking, and there's nothing to slow them down. There's nothing.
On the right of the screen, that's the Hellraiser playing, surviving the previous round. So they managed to get AK and a Krieg. That saves them some money. Money not really the biggest problem they have right now. They've got to focus on just winning these rounds as cleanly as possible. And we'll see a double grenade down towards the bottom of middle. RPK to Nuki. Okay, this is him done for.
Fully flashed, he walks in and ZywOo takes them both down just like that.
Brutal.
28 frags from ZywOo. Certainly has awoken.
Look at the pre. So far up in upper dark. A little bit of noise being made here from the T side. Oh, Alex, that's a lot of damage from just grenades. I think he was forced back into the Molotov, and he's not exactly happy right now. Could he still do something for his team with just 3 health left? It looks like they want to go very fast on that catwalk. Flashbang and Device crouched down to try and avoid getting shut down. That's ZywOo instead picking up the kill. The follow-up headshot to take down Device, and now at long, Glaive has got to be very careful. He turns around at the perfect
cross. There is only one smoke in play on this buy. Rain has it. Rain is part of the mid party, and so it plumes.
Well, here we go then. An opening. B tunnels is a problem here. They're not watching it on the Vitality side. Neo might find himself a double, especially with just a few bullets left in that. Krieg is actually looking quite good now for FaZe. If they can find this shot, they're onto something, but Guardian will be taken down. Bomb planted for the first time on this map for the T side. They've got a chance here. 2 rifles, but Neo and olofmeister. Now just the former remains towards those B tunnels. Surely he'll be taken down. He's going to be flashed off the position. Nice opening kill. They know exactly where he is, however, and ZywOo, no problem in finishing things off there. Another successful round. $3,500 in the bag. Get extra cash for winning by a defuse. So up to
And that's Vitality at 7 rounds now. You're going to need to see that side. So he's clicking. No idea.
Here's the problem. I like that play a lot, but you could kind of see the danger coming, not because m0NESY was making the play behind the smoke, because it felt like the smoke was just thrown too shallow. Like the gap wasn't big enough for him to actually see, and that's why you see him kind of crawling and pushing forward to get closer to the gap to get a better angle.
He's down, throws out the smoke, they start the swing. Already bloodshed. Knock one off the perch, but it's not enough. Only ZywOo to clutch. He does try and get that bomb down, actually fakes it, trying to 1-deke the Stavn. Gets it down. Tessa's full health from Banana. Stavn reveals he's still sticking around in CT. And silently repositions to Coffins. Tessa's flank, it's not there in time. ZywOo's disappeared. To clutch up. Got a smoke and a kit. Tessus is a bit late though. Still sticking around on Banana. Stavn's the one that's going for the info pushes. And he's found him. Punishes him. He's even got a Molotov for the bomb. Tessus, you won't be faking anytime soon. Baits out the smoke. Oh, he's got no vision. Tessus is on it. ZywOo, what's your memory like? That's the way to finish.
Desperately need to convert this. Tessus, and more importantly, Stavn are alive. He's got 15 kills to his name. He may have an AWP, not exactly ideal for retaking, but with a flash and a smoke and a kit, they've got enough time here to take all these angles one by one. Molly's going to be good. Flashbang on top of that. Tessus bypasses, pushes in by himself, leaving Magisk on 33 HP to try and clutch this one down. Spray goes around to the first player. Now they know exactly where he is. They're going to try and line them up. Sprays down the first player. There may not be any time, and Magisk will clutch out. Such an important moment, potentially in this best of 3. And if not for the first time, he has tons of impact.
We asked and he delivered, Vince. ZywOo, the 3K. I thought a hole was good enough. It was a 4 versus 3, and he just spins around like a death turret, delivering death all around him. And after he gets taken down, you said it, Magist was so very low, but it plays it to perfection. There was no nade or Molotov remaining for Heroic to flush.
They are going to do the exact same thing. They're not going to stack it twice. Why would they? It is almost identical play. Difference being there was no Molotov toward quad side this time, so ZywOo was able to get back inside of the site. NBK holds his own. He's going to hear Stavn coming, but Esatag already has him down, which means balcony's open. That means ZywOo should have been dead. Somehow, he turns to find. He's gone afterward, but my oh my, the reactions on the man.
It's not possible. How has he pulled that shot off? He was done. The round should have been over. No way he survives that. But
насколько высокая крыша? Почему нет страховки? Хотя нет, подожди.
К сожалению, страховать должен был тиммейт, скорее всего.
Мисуту, киты есть, еще смог лежит на ретейк. Фейк по бомбе, Давик обходит спину, ситуация 3 в 1, Зайв убивает первого, зашивает в дым, убивает в дым.
ZywOo забирает Деза! Ой-ой-ой, а не успевает.
Деза убивает, Сангбьюс уходит сейвить. Это ГГ, Зайву вернулся, Зайву хир.
Ну, знаешь, как бы ZywOo тут хорошо не отыграл, не стоит забывать, почему вообще произошло это.
On towards ramp and palace. ZywOo, he's just got a slight gap under the smoke, and it's enough to catch Boomich in transition. Vitality, it's a 3 versus 5 made 3v4. Perfecto with the sacrifice down to just a CZ, so the advantage is negligible.
Look at their nades here for this. They can go for a full execute this late.
Okay, smokes are blooming. Electronic forces Electronic forward. He peaks on the timing, that's great. Only 2 remaining then for Vitality, and Electronic dipping out on the flash. This is some sick play. He doesn't quite make it across the line. ZywOo wants to pull it across the line. 2 frags onto 2 of the best. And now swings out for another. He's a man possessed. ZywOo won for another ace, another clutch. It's Perfecto hunting him. He's done all of the hard work. He has not died. No one has been able to knock him on his ass yet. And now just a 1v1. He's got 6 HP. It didn't stop him before. And it doesn't stop him again. ZywOo, that is illegal. Nobody can touch it.
4 players hunting him down. It's just a matter of time. Look at this. Oh, and we'll take a knife. ZywOo takes a little bit of extra cash through. A knife between the shoulder blades.
A bit of flair here coming out from Vitality now. That's 3 in a row. And in those rounds, they've only lost a total of 4 players. So that's nice to see. They're starting to get a bit of swagger about them. NaVi, you know, they're going to take a timeout, going to get Blade on the mic, right? Oh, yep, all right, boss, we might need your help to get this one done. As I mentioned, there's still money here. NaVi can buy, right? This would be some comeback from Vitality on a stage like this, but every round they win like that, right? Every round where Masuda's stepping up with a multi-kill, finding that level of traction, this is a different look. This isn't the Masuda we had in the Legends stage.
No, I mean, someone's had a fantastic team talk with him. The ambition on him to push tons like that.
Hello.
Oh, lovely. And a smile onto his face.
And this is the second time as well we've seen ZywOo and NBK push up towards sandbags. Previously was the boost over ZywOo with the AWP. He got a leg shot off of it that NBK was able to clear out. He got a follow-up spam as well, so game plan working. 7 rounds on the offense for Vitality on Overpass, and again, they've crushed the economy. This is about the third time we've seen this, I feel, on ENCE. Like, how do you sustain a defensive half like that?
It's also the fact that ZywOo, I mean, you know, he could probably buy the AWP, but he's doing fine with that Krieg, so he's back to the bomb site. 30 seconds left. Yeah, they need a hero performance out of Apex right now, otherwise this is going to be another bomb site lost for them. He's so flashed, and ZywOo going to be there to try and pick it up. Does get the second kill, and somehow turns it. Oh, he's get one more headshot to take down Stanislaw, and finally Circus going to be there. 14 seconds left behind the pillar waiting, and he's going to be so quick. That's the quad kill. ZywOo saving them, and Vitality pick up a second round.
Oh, that's so disgusting. This is...
No interest from Vitality in an early banana presence, and understandably so. There's somewhat of a nuke being thrown from the CTs into that early banana. Instead, quite the early presence, posturing through apps, and relatively quick at this, 90 seconds, and they're already considering some contact. Molotov thrown beneath Issa. Look at this angle. They're not going to be ready for that. Alex descends from the heavens, and now so does Issa. Drops off the balcony to support, and he's doing a fantastic job. Hellraisers, they're not ready for another. ZywOo's double. He's come out with a triple to open up the A site now. And RPK's positioning is rewarded. Angel shut down, just Lau.
What a fantastic recovery from ZywOo.
Saved him.
It looked so good for Hellraisers. They had everything. But ZywOo still alive and kicking. He turns around on its head, and wow, Left is such a difficult prospect. No kit, and ZywOo just challenging everything, it seems. He gets 4 in total. That's going to be 13-6. Money is sent down to the doldrums once again. Nuki's not even thinking about it. Before freeze time even started, the fan away all the way towards the A site. Cirque is so aware. He's not going to hit the shot. He was ready for it. ZywOo will take him down. It's back to the 4-on-4. He's so active in this bathroom position. Always seems to get his timings right, and Cirque will be disappointed he couldn't find that shot. He was so ready for it.
Yeah, I'm really wondering what happened. He didn't even fire the gun, did he?
Gonna need a replay, I think.
We're gonna need a replay, Henry. The first of many, if you were watching yesterday. Better be ready with those editing machines. Oh, he jumped and got absolutely wrecked.
Wanted some info, got more than he bargained for, perhaps.
We got the confirmation.
Yeah, there's definitely someone there, guys. Can confirm that.
Progress of a kind.
There is definitely one long, but 30 seconds remaining. This round isn't impossible for Vitality, but with no kits, 0 utility. But ZywOo's in one of the most overlooked positions in CSGO. We'll see if Dan thinks about it. He does. Should be a trade here for Ethan. Oh my god, how is he getting away with this? Oh, ZywOo! He is bound
to open up, and he has got the man advantage in favor of Invictus now. Oof. RPK immediately trades him out. And now we're back into equal odds, 4-on-4 in the retake.
Oh, nice dink. Shox is really low. He's just got to hide behind the bench. He won't be able to get spammed through it, though. Using that headshot angle while he still can, but USPs are going to be better at range. He's waiting for the time to strike, but RPK is striking them down in the market. And ZywOo with 2 on short. That is a slaughter for Vitality out of nowhere. It was suddenly a 4-on-4, and then immediately
RPK cops a couple of stray bullets through the bedroom doors there as well, but he gets back across. Oh, and ZywOo. God. This could be actually pretty dangerous. He misses the shot, though, and RPK has some work. If he had a little bit more HP there, he might have got something done, though. ZywOo continues to peek the corner, and he is just decimating Tyloo out of the server. See you later. And that is going to be that. ZywOo finishes it off with a 4K. You owe me $1, Rob. 16-6 for Vitality, though. And
it does seem that mid-control is going to be of the essence, as is so often the case with Mirage. Obviously, it does open up so many more angles of opportunity. Good flashbang tossed out as well from Vitality. Smoke onto connector. That smoke is aimed at Palace that ZywOo just tossed. Bounces off the wall and goes in there, no problem. Ooh. RPK using the smoke to his advantage, perched up on the little chair.
And now the smoke fades at connector.
Fades in time for ZywOo, right? Oh, he's going to get 2. They're just peeking out in the open. You've got to assume that ZywOo's going to re-peek that, surely. He's starting to funnel through the connector. MBK, AK in hand. That's why try and thwart them off, but MBK not. And ZywOo, pardon me, not RPK. Gonna pick off the rest, so North hasn't been...
Vitality, but already with 3 players towards the A bomb site, so they're really feeling it. So I'm going for a deeper peek, looking to investigate and see if there's any presence in the bathrooms. FURIA slowing things down a little bit, but here comes ZywOo, and he's going to get one, of course he will. And there's no trade. ZywOo is 2 shots this time for the 2 kills, and 3 unanswered frags going the way of Vitality. FURIA needs something. Keserato and Yuri left to try to deliver, but it's ZywOo all the way, taking down absolutely everybody. And now Yuri, again, there's so many situations like this, James, where look at how hopeless this is. What can Yuri possibly do from this position?
Their attempt from Boiler, Perfecto's overwhelmed. Man advantage is taken by Vitality. This would be 2 rounds they had no business winning if they close it here. A T-smoke down on Coffin, a run boost into the bomb site. ZywOo's ready for it. Apex has got him with the Dig, and Simple in a 1 versus 4 to try and keep this going. He has the time to play. 50 seconds left. 2 CTs from Spawn. It's a great flash, but he dodges the shots. If anybody overextends, he is done for. But they're playing with him. They know the Deagles have done it again, so it seems. Time is his biggest issue. 30 seconds. He would have to walk in here like a sprinkler and spin. But it's Vitality with the win.
Wow, they pull it off, man. And they do it just in the fashion that NaVi almost gave us the hope that they could bring it back with that really rotten half buy.
back to the first gun round that they had. This time there's no MAC-10s. Good shot from ZywOo. He can now move over towards Rap side.
He saw that coming. It was, I mean, one of those moves that very often would have got something. And he turns around. Yuri with a great double kill. Alex down the middle. He should be able to get a kill fairly easily. The timing is everything, and that's the bomb as well. He's waiting. He wants a little bit more, but now one of them has passed him. He's going to get the one. He did transfer very early. Always a scary moment, but Alex with a good double kill. It sounded like the crowd enjoyed that. Yuri now, for everything that he did.
It's amazing the B defenders even go down in CT spawn when the attack is towards that ace fight. Yuri, if ZywOo doesn't hit that, he has a real chance. He was going to get back in because Alex had a nade in his hands, wasn't able to trade it at that point. 9-5 as Vitality add one more to their total. That was 5 in a row for FURIA.
Yeah, I mean, you know, no matter...
And MBK goes peeking, and he's going to be punished for it. However, ZywOo's there with the AWP to keep that man advantage alive. The bomb's dropped, and, oh, Apex, this is just cruel. He's going to go peeking in from behind. Niko expects it as well, though. Maybe he should be sticking with the rifle. He's been doing well with it in this match, at least. And brings it into a 3 versus 3. No opportunity for a trade at all in that one. And Blame, the entry fragger extraordinaire, this time will be put down by the tank.
And with that, now the man advantage for Vitality. 30 seconds remaining here as the bomb is making its way towards A long. Freiburg as well there towards Banana, of course. He would be. Smoke's running in now towards the A side. Now Vitality know exactly where Heroic are trying to make their end game. So with the angle, no flashbang coming out, it seems, from Heroic, but he manages to bait out the shot with the shoulder, but ZywOo gets it, goes for the second as well, and finds it onto Freiburg. 9-4, and Heroic back down to pistols here, potentially. And this could be, well, I was going to say the beginning of a great...
Stronger up, I guess you could call it, over on the A site. But here it is, back to where they have the most trouble. Long control here for NaVi. 2 players on the A site. No one's pushing mid. Apex has attention here.
Yeah, they're on the boost. Oh no, it's not a boost. Shox just has leverage. Alex completely nullified. Close range with the AWP. Shox, another! Not a third. Perfecto's gonna best it, but still, that's man advantage up at the 35-second mark. Alex taking that tidbit of damage. Should be an audio cue for the T's to play with. Separate duels though, 1v1s. Not the way you want to give this back to NaVi. They're going to feel pressured on this bomb site, pressured in the post plant. They know exactly where Electronic's at. He does good damage, and he's still standing, but ZywOo's had enough.
Damn. Pops up and takes his hat off. That was crazy, right through the railing.
Good timing on the Molotov, about 40 seconds left. But that was also his last grenade. And the backup, oh, down middle. Alex, I think, trying to find the good timing, and Stanislaw, he doesn't have many kills, but that was a huge one. Now they're going to be jumping down and actually sweeping this into a B bomb side push instead. NBK will shut one down, but that also means he's going to be alone, still doing a lot of work. NBK, and then Tarek through the smoke. I guarantee you that's not an easy push to make, but the bomb is down in the middle. It's only 15 seconds. He is going to have to go for it. There's no other choice. How does he get in here? I don't think he has time. He has to almost go for the kills. He picks up the bomb, and now tries to get it back. He fails. Oh, he's got ZywOo catching him in the air. I think he just stumbled a tiny bit on that ledge. What an unfortunate thing for the bomb to go down there.
Yes, I actually thought after that miss, thought Tarek would be able to get into that bomb site, and then we might have had some magic come out, but a great recovery from ZywOo. Not going to miss that twice.
What's the call here? They've still got mid control here. CT's not challenging it at all. If they go towards B, it's a 3-on-2 advantage. It will be Voxic with the low HP. Carrigan there with the M4 as well. ZywOo, you know he hits these sort of shots, and that's the first. Carrigan now has to deliver.
With the silenced M4, that's not going to help him in this one. Certainly not when ZywOo's hitting shots like that. Walking into the site, he's not done there. He catches a glimpse of one, and another frag for ZywOo. They've let him off the leash. The rabid dog unleashed onto B, and he has taken 3. Frozen's got absolutely nothing.
Don't really do a lot. Second one actually does a fair bit there. They line up for him. And a big kill. That could have been a double. Needed to be a double, I want to say. 45 seconds now.
Yeah, they have time to change the plan if they'd like to. ZywOo getting aggressive. This could be massive. He's going to peek the corner. Glaive's not ready for it. Glaive goes down. He's trapped, though, and he's got the second. The follow-up. Megas just trying to walk around the corner. And ZywOo, unfortunately, he backs off. That's huge, and look at the push in lower dark. Shox is going to be the first one. He just spotted the head of Zip. That's going to bring ZywOo's attention back, and he's got a triple. And Device, nothing you can do. 4 kills for ZywOo to keep the map alive for Vitality.
That is very well done, and that little bit of communication, just seeing the head of Zip. Still only shooting through the smoke, and so far nobody finding any luck. 25 seconds left, and yep, they're going to be collapsing right on the bomb site. RPK still waiting back here. Oh, ZywOo, that's a big opening. A double headshot, and just needs one more, but he can't find it. They're taking down RPK, so they know ZywOo's still back here. That actually gives away a little bit of the trap that otherwise could have been set, but it doesn't matter. Oh, what a champion! 4 kills, all of them headshots, and I mean, that is the secret weapon that they have, isn't it?
Be leading right now with the advantage on the CT side in their favor. Even at 8-7, we'd already be tied, and they could take the lead here, but now they're still struggling to get back into it to go 9-9.
ZywOo got 5 kills in the first half. He just got 4 in the first round of the second. So it's going to be a rough CT half, I think. Vitality might have found something here.
At risk, take that gamble. They know there's been some presence in those staircases throughout this, and this time not encountering it.
ZywOo up close with the MP9.
Are they just going to walk through? ZywOo's going to be so mad. So is NBK. ZywOo's going to love it, actually. They don't clear left. They look towards the bomb site. NBK gets caught off guard, but it leaves them all open for ZywOo. 3 kills and a wealth of damage.
He really chewed them up, didn't he? Take so many bullets with that MP9, but he got the job done. And
fine, but it's unfortunate. That's the round where they get towards T-spawn very quickly and allows RPK to come over.
It does seem very uncharacteristic of Glaive, though, to be so brazen with the bomb without that trade potential.
It looked like he didn't realize he had it.
Right.
Just a
bit of an oopsie.
Straight up mistake, yeah. You don't ideally want to be going in alone with 0 space in the bomb in your back, but it happens every now and then.
To that sort of 40-second marker, and ZywOo's still in an aggressive position around this smoke. A boost, fairly risky because it is going to begin to fade, and Alex does some damage, but going to take it back in return as well. But again, 30 seconds left as they now look to try and make their move towards this A site. It's worked before, but are they going to get caught? They will! ZywOo with 3 aggressive picks and leaves them in trouble. It will be the cleanup as Apex gets a double himself, and that's the things this match.
They come knocking on the doorway, and
I thought they got collateraled, I won't lie to you.
It's close. Frag grenades on the mark. They are still just on the cusp of this. Smoke grenade into the tunnel. Searson's going to take to the top of the box. Falls. Oh, no scope into RPK. ZywOo's hunting him, and the deagle connects. Time is of the essence.
Damn.
He's got this defuse through and through.
He basically had to hit that first shot right there. Vitality 4-0. Nicely done. Nicely done. I think shox, only thing I could think is that the player in CT spawn, whoever, I think it was ZywOo, said maybe to shox, we'll join up. You come outside the doors, I'll come out here, we'll crush the mid split. Of course, the idea when you're solo inside B.
Oh, the timing's gonna be.
Oh no!
The sound cue! They don't hear it. Everything's fine. We can calm down, right? Right. ZywOo evades the shots, and now it's all onto one-on-one. Blame's coming in. It's rare to see ZywOo mess these up. Trying to reposition. The time is his best friend. He's taken cover just about time, and ZywOo will snatch it away with 4 of his own. Wow, that round went back and forward like a yo-yo.
That is a fumble right there from Blame, surely. The low HP of those 2 players, they even were coming in his general direction. He even gets away with the sound cue, and ZywOo still recovers that situation.
ZywOo's low. I think he brings him slightly lower through the girder. I mean, ZywOo turns it around. We'll see this reaction from him. This is how he enters straight through the black smoke. Doesn't even hesitate with the tracer fire. All of these shots lined up by ZywOo. You give him an inch and he will take him out. Look, this is the shots. He's shooting into his arm.
He's so
down
low.
to 9 HP.
Yeah.
And has the presence of mind to deal with the trade from Rush. Ouch. Yeah.
A retake, a man down. They do have the weaponry and the utility for it, though, plus the kit. Molly can cut off Alu. He's got to be pushing forward or backing up and resetting. Snappy's picked up a player in spawn, and 1 by 1, they start to fall. RPK needs to make him a hero play. He's moving up, but behind his smoke is Snappy. ZywOo with the flick. It's just not happening. It's too little. It's too late. And it's 2 Deegs to hold on to the round. ZywOo gets it, but he's got to run away, not being fed. And ENCE win a 4 spy. No armor on Alu. Deegs on the rest of the gang. And there's nothing that ZywOo can do about it. He can frag all he wants. It's 14-9. How do ENCE do this? How do they steal these rounds out of nowhere?
I never even know how to quantify Alu as a specimen. Like he's like a just.
Ситуация 3 в 3. Коктейль Молотова. Доигрывает 7 секунд дополнительных. Игрок Endpoint. Опять же, прождали коктейль. Дальше летит стандартная уже флешка. У Endpoint не слепой. Мэджиска в итоге забирает. Точнее, Мэти Мак забирает Мэджиска. Падает также Спинкс. И ZywOo последний. Ну, в клатче уже 1 против 2. Так как забрал он Сариэла.
Ну, знает про ближнего. Срезает, да ладно, в линию стали. Да что такое?
Он даже не понял, что второго убил. Он его проверял.
Нет китов!
Нет китов! А киты были рядом. Нет, не было, кстати, китов. Он так их не подобрал.
Что за Counter-Strike мы с вами наблюдаем на этом Вертиго? Тут в Молотов забегает. Идти в линию. И раунд еще взяли.
More of a serious round here. At least we have 4 real weapons and just 1 fun gun. So it's an improvement. But instead, somehow MBKs and T-spawn behind them at the Thieves sets. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Another Zeus, of course. And this is your semi-final.
This has to be a little disheartening if you're FURIA.
Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah, you're playing with a coach, but they just charged you with a Zeus. You got flanked from T-Con again. I mean, this is a little ridiculous. And that was a negative kill to cap it off, because of course it was.
RPK also stops the flank and retake.
But 1 HP. It's enough for 2 kills. Is it enough for a 1v2?
Come on, no way.
He gets into the tucked corner. Grim gets executed.
No chance.
If anyone can do it, you know it's ZywOo.
Oh, he crossed.
And Fallen's just running with the USP. It's close. He dodges the shot back behind doors. Fallen crossing. Just a single bullet's all he needs. But of course, ZywOo's going to play with the time. Fallen peeks wide. And that is unthinkable.
The 4K instant ding from Elige on his entrance into lower. Into 3 more kills to 1v2.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even blink.
They call him #1 for a reason.
Wow. And it seriously could not have been played better for his HP. The sliver of an angle, there's no headshot angles to play, but he's barely exposing his body. He's constantly making this difficult, and Fallen misses a few shots, but so does ZywOo, and then he ends up rerouting.
Guys that have snuck up, he's going towards B, and that's where they were just seeing. Rez has just missed the timing on these players. Now nawwk is luckily enough going to deliver the information that they're in mid, and he might just deliver them around. He's doubled up, left it all on ZywOo. ZywOo does win out the head-to-head. And now where does ZywOo choose to go? Leaving the B site, and that might have just saved him, because Rez was coming in from the ramp, and he still will be coming in from A ramp, literally. A ramp as he starts to come in on this rotation. ZywOo, I anticipate this is a B player, goes back to the right side and closes it out. I don't know how, but he's done it. And Vitality, they're going to take Vertigo, the map pick of NIP, in a very dominant fashion in Hugo.
It just doesn't feel...
Tuda has... Jax slaps Apex with that deagle. Now, Masuda's again just found some nice timing onto Hunter and will be under some pressure. Amanek has the off angle at 5-7. He's made his own, however, ZywOo pounces at the right moment. In this 2 versus 1, he's already found success with the plant, but ZywOo onto Niko, and he can't win that duel with Jax though. That is going to be around that. Well, G2 pull out of the clutches of Vitality. That got a little bit messy though.
Considering G2 had minimal investment into that round, that's a huge, huge win for them. If they can make this a 9-6 affair going into the half, well, the second half could get pretty damn dicey. However, it was that...
Атаки, всего лишь трое в защите, еще и у одного 32 хп, соответственно, все очень плохо, и вся надежда на Санпаяса и его АВП. Вроде как видел там плечика, промахивается первым выстрелом, сразу чекает длину, понимает, что там тоже может быть игрок, отлично переводится на Мисуту, забирает его, идет в агрессию на Апекса, ждет флешку дожидается, еще один килл от Санпаяса, Дэс приходит с хлпы, забирает Дюпри, и остался только ZywOo, 1 против 3. Ай-яй-яй. Как так приключилось, как так произошло, что 4 в 3 превратилось в 1 против 3?
Неужели ты забыл, что Санпаяс это просто за КТ? Подожди. Нет. Все-таки...
1-8 now, and the first contact.
And he's standing tall. Oh, Boomich takes the head clean off. Perfecto looking to find this fight. It's Boomich to make the difference. ZywOo 1v3. He takes down the first two. 30 health. Perfecto's better off and the flash goes by. Bomb on top. He knows 4 shots. It's not enough. Perfecto keeps it perfect. 9 for NaVi.
Oh, another 1v3. It felt like it was happening, but Perfecto just as clutch. You can always trust him when there's no one left. What an attempt. And it's expensive and early enough that might have a knock-on effect economically. But the win is all that matters to NaVi. They'll take it every day of the week. Time to hype each other up.
Magisk could get that mid-site smoke if he wants. Boost up, avoided, dodged by Simple. He's almost in the firing line, and he jumps up into it, finding Spinks in the process. They know Magisk is now out and in control of the site, but they're waiting at the pit. Plant is a pipe dream here for Vitality, as it's stuck out on short, but Magisk is laying down the law, opening the door to this B-bomb site. ZywOo's got a... Oh, he's seen them on the cross, didn't throw the bomb, looking to fight it himself, and he hits the first.
All right.
Gonna have to be fast. 15 seconds, missed shot. ZywOo looking for more. They're getting the dinks off. Wallbang's connecting, and he hasn't got the time to play games. He's got to get picks. He's got to get them quick. And they throw themselves into the scope. ZywOo has time to stick. He fakes it anyway, and that's the round for NaVi.
That's crazy, man. He came so close to doing it, but Bit just doesn't give the kill over. You know, by his standards, having a pretty quiet overpass game is Bit.
Zero out here with the AWP, smoke and Molotov behind. He's running through it. I don't think Maggie saw that. That might have been a 4x3 moment right there. ZywOo on his own now in a 1 versus 3, and they're already throwing nades at him. Oh, he's so quick with that AWP, and now ducking down his head just to be a little bit more invisible. Is he going to be quick enough to get the flick? Of course he will. Taking down bigozera, and now PKO. He's got to be sweating and nervous. Oh, but he gets the wall bang through and takes down ZywOo. What a clutch at the end from PKL. I thought he was dead.
Yeah, thank God he gets that spam. Thank God he just spots maybe an arm or a leg just popping out, because ZywOo was on one. He was looking accurate and quick in that clutch. This is brutal. I mean, PKL was the one who started out as well. He's the one who took that big risk. He got the reward on that exchange. Payne playing really good, really dynamic. And yeah, he just spotted a leg a little bit before ZywOo could see him.
On here for complexity, but winning the round, I'm not so sure. Oh, I can't believe he got that kill. And Yugi with a follow-up, taking down Masuda. I might have spoken too soon. There's Config with a headshot, taking down Apex, and now it's all on ZywOo. 1 versus 3, taking down Config, but there's much more to do here, and he's in a lot of trouble.
It is certainly not going to be a clear-cut scenario, because he still could think that BlameF is up in Palace unless he spots BlameF here on the ramp. As he peeks, not going to happen. And you can't blame him. He's expecting him up there. Yeah. But you got to give it to BlameF for the timing. Taking down shoxy. shoxy is the key to that retake for Vitality. They slowed it down because he was coming in on the flank, and him just getting bopped like that, BlameF, he just knows. If somebody were to flank, it would be right about now. Turns around and executes them.
That's unreal. Yeah, shox very frustrated. I can't really blame him. And that's a classic Apex face.
So much emotion, though.
Shoot them in the back. This is looking good for now, though. It is being covered a little bit. Nice shot to follow it up. And another good double kill for Kerrigan. He's definitely playing way better than he was in their last game. ZywOo and Apex are left now, 2 versus 3.
And FaZe just constantly hunting and looking for information. They're not letting anyone. We saw it against Team Liquid. Now we're seeing against Vitality. They don't want these teams to feel comfortable with any kind of map control. Constantly peeking towards brackets. Look at where the 3 CT players have died, all in the same position on Rap side. They're continually just coming back and fighting for that position. And I think Vitality's got to be like, why do we still have to clear out this position? Why do we still have to fight people here?
Yeah, they just keep coming back. ZywOo, he already got that one dig. Inside of the bomb side is Ropz. He's going to have maybe one chance here when he gets about the boxes. He's checking it as much as he can, getting real close. Oh! He spins for it and takes down Ropz. That is magnificent. Going to be a bomb plant on top of it. What a ridiculous kill that was.
They smoke off the library. And we'll get rid of the ult problem, but Dexter's going to play inside of pit, and it's still a really strong spot. Utility going down, trying to cause a problem, but the only problem is Torsi right now. Out from long, Masuta goes down. Apex also chomped on up, but ZywOo might just strike into action. Is this where the flame of the incredible beast
lights up and gives Vitality a must-win round to 14. He's got a chance for it. Frozen's back at short. ZywOo gets deeper in towards the back of the site. And this is why you get a player like ZywOo in the team. This is the benefit you got him for the clutches. He's looking to be forced into the open, but ZywOo separates the fight down into the 1v1. But JDC will burn him out from the back of the bomb site, and it will not be a ZywOo high.
To give him cover to get out there, spamming through it. He just wants one. He wants at least one. 11 HP. Alexi's going to provide some covering. Apex comes through, but he does so at the cost of his own life. It's ZywOo left in a 1 versus 3, jumping through the smoke towards Car. Oh, that's a disgusting tap. Nice transfer onto Niko. ZywOo with the chance, and with 10 HP, he'll swap out to the op.
The op for the one shot. Bomb planted, Jack sneaking out. ZywOo, oh my god, he was so close, but doesn't hit it, goes for it again. And somehow that doesn't land either. Jax gets the kill. ZywOo and m0NESY both missing shots, but what a round to go back and forth, and it's G2 now 5-1. And just to give a small update for a rather important game in terms of, I guess, the settlement of who's close to Faze, whatever you want to call it. Not an elimination, it's just for the semifinal, but Faze was up 7-1 last I checked.
Nice. ENCE with that standing.
Deadly. With each passing round, they get closer and closer to taking this best of 3. And I know it seems like we may be overstepping the mark, and perhaps we are, because Frozen gets 2, and only ZywOo comes back in for the tease. Now, we know this guy is capable of madness, but I don't think he anticipates there's a player down in the car. Oh no! Ropz snatches at his opportunity. He doesn't realize ZywOo wasn't about to peek him, so he had to go for it. And in doing so, ZywOo now has a chance. He has an opportunity to actually strike in. Spins around for the first, but BMAS locks it with the AWP. My god, I thought he'd done it.
Yeah, you almost have to think a split-second difference on BMAS walking through that door, and maybe ZywOo gets both of those players. That shot on Carrigan is unreal. I definitely want to see that one again. This also, like, okay, Ropz misses his shot, but that reaction, it's just, there's nothing better than watching ZywOo playing well, and as we've said so far in this series, he really hasn't had to. That
really secured them a bomb plant.
Yeah, the follow-up is so far away as well, though. Yeah, ooh, they're all stuck in the opening. Zip has transferred over to Van. They're going to jump out. They're going to try and force this. They're going to try and make it work. ZywOo's got the first. Still no idea. Oh, my lord. I don't know how Apex missed all those shots.
They must not lose this round. They Molotov themselves. Vitality, they actually threw a Molotov that landed on top of them. So if somehow they still lose this round, Astralis, that is just unforgivable. It's looking good right now. ZywOo's taking some damage. Misuta barely tagged up at all. 2 versus 3 and a good headshot for blameF. And they got ZywOo trapped in the corner. He's finding a 3rd kill right there. Sees just the shoulder of Lucky. He swings for it. ZywOo now picking up a quad, and he spins around, smokes it off, and he's going to be able to play around that. blameF's on the other side. ZywOo goes for it, and he is just a headshot away from that ace. Instead, it's blameF to pick up the quad kill to save his team, but they are so close to losing that round.
A guy like Twists, 14-7, and somehow he's being outshined. So that's the dynamic duo that's meant to carry Faze, and right now ZywOo gonna try to get this retake rolling. Man disadvantage for Vitality to fight back from. But ZywOo's now just running in, trying to get into the mix, catching Carrigan, and finding himself all alone. But a ZywOo 1v3 is not too much to ask for. Oh, in fact, it's dangerously close to fruition. Brokey, 56 health, and ZywOo seems to know he's going hunting. He's gonna clear, or is he? He's on for the ace! No! But denied by Brokey.
He had an inkling, but Brokey decided to say he would fake it, and that was the correct call. Then ZywOo lost his scent. That was a nice counter to that ace from Brokey. Beautiful.
Rotate in. Oh, he hurts it. Oh, he's behind them both. Misuta doesn't even turn around, doesn't even address it. And now Linus catching another from behind. It's all onto ZywOo. Oh, and he's ready for war. Tags by the scout. Oh, executes device. Yet to die. 10 HP. Hampus quick to this, loud about it. And ZywOo looking for the ace clutch. Surely not. Surely not. Takes a pot shot. Does have a flash to play with. And on the reposition, dancing around the util. Hampus looking the wrong way. ZywOo could go round the world. It's not a heaven plant. In the smoke. Looking to strike. Oh, so close. Yet so far, Hampus for the defuse, just enough time on that clock. ZywOo, such a threat.
Cheeky as well, going for the one tap on that shorter grass up sandbag. Absolutely destroyed device up towards heaven, and we'll get that defuse in time.
Dude, I saw Niko in the elevator the other day, just last night.
That's the FAMAS and the only rifle down. Oh, and Vitality might not have anything to do in this round. Through the smoke, another headshot. ZywOo responds, but is it enough?
Pretty impressive stuff so far again from this mousesports lineup in terms of accuracy. Dexter leading with 2 entries, but hang on, ZywOo's still in the server. Don't discount him. He may not have his AWP yet, but that single FAMAS brought over into the round has now netted 3 kills. Bomb still continues to tick, and they're not in the greatest position to defend that bomb, but as you say, no kit will mean they've got the time to rotate around. Dexter gets the advantage of the shadow and a bit of a pre-fire, thankfully, because he was on 31 HP, but he remains alone. ZywOo trying to go for an ace on this? No kit, no time, I don't think, but he might still find the 5th kill, and he does. So an ace for ZywOo, but the round still for mousesports.
Yeah, but if he can save this AK-47, he can fire enough away. I don't think he actually might do it. If he can hustle, he's got his Nikes on, and he's made it. AK-47 in hand, 5 kills. Well done from ZywOo.
Closet and working that smoke forward to the archway. Catches Ben Tet, transitioning back to his rifle from a nade, and now they have CT spawn control.
I'm going to go ahead and say this is by design. That is such a sick mind game play where he sprays the wall with knowing ZywOo's already up there. It baits them into thinking they're still in mid and that ZywOo's not close. That is such a sick play. It seems like such a simple thing. Meanwhile, Freeman, he's got himself another kill. Good to see. 30 seconds to go, and ZywOo's now going to make a move back over on Arches, catches Summer.
The timing.
As he tries to transition into library, and now they're encircling the A site. There's not much time left. All it would take for ZywOo to get the 1 kill, but it's not going to be happening just yet. It all rests on the shoulders of Freeman. He's had a rough game so far, and his difficult game continues, Dust. If he'd got a kill there, maybe it was...
To know exactly how much money is in the hands of the CTs. An opening kill comes down, and in this situation, Vitality have been quick to squeeze to the other side of the map. Montu dies, headshot in the back of the head. Niko makes up for it from the pit, but the trade through the pits. And shox also takes out an arch rotator. 2 left alive for the rotate. shox is here to peek him at mid. Inside of the smoke is shox. Flame seems very aware of the situation. He walks over into Hall. shox, like ships in the night, passes him. And there's a CT over at the archway. Flames is passing by 2 Ts. He seems to know where they might be. Is there a chance that this bomb could get stuck in the corner of the site? That's what we don't know. Over in cold is ZywOo. That op will stick out. He sees one in the corner. Flames in the 1v3 situation. ZywOo takes him out. Vitality win the round, and OG are out of the tournament.
OG dead last.
Name of the game, because ZywOo's walking on in for an open A site, trying to commit this, sell this. They've done a great job, ZywOo, to try and plant uncontested, but Zipex has acknowledged this. They rotated back in. They know they left some gaps. ZywOo to punish Zipex. Oh, and he just looks away. He just looks away. He's second guessing a little. Bomb plant in. Kyojin, 1 HP. ZywOo needs to survive now. He has to clutch. This is a big one for Vitality. 9-6 they can work with, and ZywOo has to work his magic. The flash ain't bad. They turn it, though, and gap closed. Lucky falls. No trade available from Zipex.
He's going to sit it.
He's going to hold it. It's against an AWP, and there's still a smoke up. Oh! He cancelled it, and ZywOo calls the bluff. Chill your beans. No time for this. Playing games. ZywOo's surely done enough. He confirms he's off the bomb. Survival is enough. ZywOo clutches up for Vitality, and that is the step towards the 9-6 hard.
Still slaps across 2 players and puts this into a 2-on-2. The bomb is in an awkward spot. They still need to go retrieve that with 35 seconds to play with, but at least they've got themselves back into this round.
Look at JKS. And CT seems to be aware of it, but it doesn't matter. JKS finds it between the eyes there with the AK, leaving ZywOo in a tough 1v2 with an op. Let's have... Oh, the spot! Oh my goodness!
It's such a good read from ZywOo as well. He was thinking about going down to B, decided to change it up, making some sound cues as if he's rotating out, just playing the time. He knows that some of these seconds are going to be spent going for the plant, now going down to the B site. ZywOo, a masterclass in not just game sense, not just clutching, but composure.
It's just the 2 of them. ZywOo, Dupree, and he's pre-aiming for that flank, expected to see him. Spings puts his head in that vice. And Dupree and ZywOo looking to close this one out for a 4th. D has good though, sharp. We saw him on the dig, and yeah, just a little bit of a glimpse of the first. ZywOo on for the ace. Madden has to defuse this, and he's very light on time. It's ZywOo's AWP reigning supreme here in Cologne, and ZywOo does it with style. ZywOo certainly heating up. The prophecy comes true, and look at what they're going to be coming into the next with. Everyone is a pretty worse for wear.
Yeah, it's wild, right? This whole middle patch of the game has been wild, and that's because if you take a look at the last stretch of rounds, it's been relatively tit for tat back and forth. And this was ZywOo just hitting some absolute bangers here to enable this one. You can see these shots again just lighting up the server. ZywOo, that's what we want to see. That's what Vitality need to see if they want to get back.
And now it's all up in the air.
Oh, that's a nice trade out of Shush.
Up the vent.
Stavn comes up through the vent as well, yeah. Asuta spotted in heaven. Asuta has often been that guy. He's been the dude, and Stavn's going to flush him out. Cadian deals with the site player, just ZywOo! And he's so damn smooth with the flick. That's Vitality scrambling back to their feet, up onto 4 now, and in the lead in this matchup. Money's in a weird place for Heroic, but they're going to lean in favor of the buy, including a little glass cannon on Cadian. I always say, man, if these guys are buying with their backs against the wall, they've got an idea. They've got something in the old think tank.
Yeah, that round was a bit patched up by Vitality very well, considering...
In at Firebox now, it's Brokey snuck out underneath the balcony. Shox needs to nail this shot, and Brokey's just eluding him. Shox will get it eventually. Still fighting and buying time for the rotation from ZywOo. Brokey having to out-AWP 2 heavy hitters on the other side. This is not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, and it's down to the clutch. The bomb plant needs to come in. ZywOo trying to deny it, goes up and over and takes the head of Brokey off. It comes down to the clutch, and ZywOo puts a third on the board for Vitality.
He had to do that, didn't he? He thought he won it off the time, just tucking in the corner, trying to avoid getting spammed, but Faze, they go for the plant, and it's their undoing. Not really much else Brokey could have done there with ZywOo so far away, but great stalling from the players in the site. Shox especially, don't know how he gets out with a kill with an AWP at the back of the boxes. And ZywOo can't even really see Brokey.
Vitality. They might even shift out of position, and he's got the info. Taps Dupree out of the round. Vitality at this point may as well hold their ground, right? They're just going to hold on to these guns as far as they're concerned, but it was always meant to be the A player. With 10 seconds left, you got to beat them both. ZywOo's dropped the bomb. They need the kill. They need it now. He's so low. They've got to chase. Oh, ZywOo's done it. They're running at him, but there isn't time. ZywOo with one hell of a round, and Faze. Oh, man. If you caught some of these rounds out of them the other day, the one versus Rals, the 4v1 clutch that he was able to win, that is a real kind of... real vibes of that coming through, isn't it?
So discombobulated, man, right? Like, just not trading the kills, fiddling with nades with 10 seconds left. There was a chance to prioritize a plant, but you definitely understand going for the kill there. It feels like the right call. You've got to hunt, you've got to chase, and ZywOo comes alive.